What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today I bring to you part 3 of Morbid, the Lords of Ire playthrough. This is part of our series where we cover games that I'd consider obscure Souls-likes, because, in my opinion, a lot of only the AAA type titles really get any kind of attention. Whereas the games that, like this, that may be lower budgets, smaller studios, those kinds of games typically get thrown by the wayside, never seen, never played. They don't get the time of day in terms of the marketing, they don't ever get out there. So I like to play these games even with their lack of polish. Sometimes, like, you can really see the charm in each of the games and the titles. So this is one such game. I actually enjoyed this one quite a bit. I've never beaten it before. I've only played the demo. I played the game prior to this one, and I enjoyed it. So far I'm liking this one too, so it's been pretty fun so far. We're in the third area, which I believe is 3 of 5. So we're making some steady progress. Oh, that's the stuff. That's just so incredibly satisfying to knock off those reposts. Repost, however people want to say it. I honestly don't care. I've heard it both ways. Alright, so, interesting. The only path up is that lift over there then. Interesting. Okay. More and more of those robotic creatures that are just fiends, man. All these pathways are kind of... I thought it was going to be way more open, so I'm actually kind of glad it's not. Because it looked like it was going to be a bit labyrinthian, and I was like, oh no. Are you gonna stay over there? He's gonna turn as soon as I get close, isn't he? Nope. I win. Watch for those canisters after you defeat them, because they do damage over time. So, all right, we'll chip damage anyways. Nothing over there. All right. We'll grab this. Spectre slug. I think that might have seen me, but we'll see. We shall see. And he's gonna come back around to the right, isn't he? Oh, that a kid. Wow. Wow. What a parry. A repost. I know that it's French, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I know that much. The actual word. I've said it both ways in lore videos, and every way I say it, I always get bashed for saying it a different way, so. Walter! Like poison bombs? Yeah, there's some sort of canisters for sure. I have no clue what these things are supposed to be. Like, were they always supposed to be crazy, like... It looks like they have brains, right? So it's like, is it a machine that's being fueled by some sort of organic compound and whatever? I don't know. I may be overthinking it. Walter, I hope you're doing better today, man. Much love to you, my friend. Hope you're having a better day today than yesterday. Let's pick this up. The Spectre Slug. I love the R-E. I don't know why. Now, when I spell it, I always do E-R, right? So, like, if it's Spectre or whatever, but if it's like for a name, I love the R-E. I feel like that's better. But if it's more for sort of the object or the noun, then it's like, yeah, okay. But if it's a name, I love using the R-E spelling, which is the UK spelling. Alright, we got some brothers over here hopping around, I can tell. Big dead dude. Yeah, he's just so fast. Why is he doing that? 3 brothers. Okay, lovely. I've done it again. I have done it again. I love that. The repost. So nice. Oh, he didn't continue. Okay. Ah, I missed. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. That was nice. All the slow-mo. Oh, no. Walter says funeral today, and thanks for this. Well, absolutely, man. I'm so sorry. But I hope they have a beautiful ceremony and a beautiful service, I believe, is the proper terminology. But you know what I mean, man. It's just I get all a loss for words when it comes to these things. I don't know what to say a lot of the time. But I really do hope that it's a wonderful service, and she's certainly in a better place. R squared over on Twitch says, good morning. Hope your stream is off to a great start. Yeah, I mean, it's like 6 minutes in, and I couldn't complain, you know? I could certainly complain. I'm just kidding. It's been a great day. I'm just incredibly sleepy, though. Alright. We have got some baddies. Yeah, I thought so. Dude, that looks bizarre over there, but I'm not going to even fool with that. R Squirt says, take care, Walter. Absolutely. Thank you guys so much for supporting Walter and his tough time. This is what the community is all about, in my opinion. You guys are amazing. Slayer says, good morning, Inhuman and Walter. Well, good morning to you, Mr. Slayer. Slayer, could you please remind me what the name of your meal was going to be? A Bacon King or a bacon monster? What was it called? My wife was asking. And I was like, ooh, I don't remember. I mean, I don't remember the exact name of that meal that you were going to get at Burger King had you gone. Of course, I know you got the Italian sub with pickles, which I thought was interesting. So I remember, like, damn near everything except the things I want to remember. Like, what was the name of the Burger King meal? So it's weird the way memory works. Walter says, good day, Slayer. I hope you'll be able to have a nice celebration of her life after the funeral. Absolutely. That's all I want. And to be at peace, and everything will be good. I know it. No item tucked back there. I'm disappointed. Walter Licious hopped over to Twitch real quick and says, thanks, it's difficult, but she was really sick, so it's better she's no longer suffering. Absolutely. That is, you know, and it's one of those things where it's like you have to give up, and I hate to use this term, but you can't be selfish and be like, hey, I want you here still with me whenever she's not necessarily happiest here because she's in, you know, not in good health, right? So I think that's a good sign of maturity in your love whenever you're like, you know what, I do think it's time to get go. Oh, I didn't forget the chipotle sauce, brother. That's one of my favorite things to eat in just real life. Like, I make a chipotle. Well, I don't make chipotle. It's quite difficult to do. Like, I don't smoke my jalapenos. But if I have the chipotle peppers available, I usually use the cans. Then, you know, you can make all kinds of delicious sauces. Oh, my gosh. Don't forget the banana peppers and chili chipotle sauce. You know what? I did forget the banana peppers. I didn't forget the chipotle sauce, though. But I remembered the pickles, which I thought was a bit interesting in terms of flavor profile. But hey, I'm all down for it. It just sounded good, you know? How come I can't shoot? Oh, there you go. Oh, I can shoot now. Gotta jump on telehealth call. See you in an hour. So absolutely, R-Squared. Have a wonderful day, you busy man. Slayer says, I was gonna get a Bacon King. Okay, that is what I said then. But my wife didn't know what that was. I was like, I don't know. Burger King is not a place I frequent, so I'm not familiar with the menu. So I was like, I'm pretty sure it was like a bacon. I thought it was Bacon King. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's so awesome. Did they install it and help with all that as well, or? That's so awesome. You know, this could be an item here. And I could be stuck here as well, actually. I'm gonna do it anyways, okay. Oh, Shinto. Where is he? There he is. I'm just gonna go for it. I don't even care. Come at me, brother. hard to read because I can't tell what's an attack or what's not. I don't know what his hitbox is. There, yeah, I see it's white as balls. Your hitbox sucks. Yeah, I knew it. I might just go for some blind reposts here. Oh, that's wonderful, Walter. Walter says the service is going to be streamed so I can see it here in Canada. That's great. And Slay, I'm going to read your comment about the TV in just a second. I'm just kind of in the middle of, you know, Mortal Kombat with a giant mastodon. Nothing new for us. I'm about sick of that freaking move. Ah, I should have parried that. I call it parry, but it's called riposte in this game. A parry is more like a perfect guard in this game. They can reflect projectiles, but a riposte is the attack that can actually deal damage while interrupting an attack. You can't riposte this fool, I don't think. He's kind of like that boss that we defeated that was super cheap. The one that had like the craziest moveset of all time. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Yeah, I can't get any kind of riposte fail. No, he grabbed me. Shoot. If I die here, I made a big mistake. Damn you, Scuba Steve. I ate my grub. I mean, at this point I'm gonna die anyways. What a mess. To die to this idiot with no... I refuse. Thank you. I couldn't die there. I refused. Sometimes you just have to refuse it, you know? Alright, so Slayer says Bacon King. That's what I'm talking about. My TV came this morning, so happy for you. Slayer says, I like spicy and tangy. Yeah, I don't, see, here's the thing, I love that too, that's not bad. What I don't like is like a sweet and savory, like a sweet meat. A lot of Chinese foods kind of have that little thing that kind of combination of flavors I don't necessarily like. Certain foods like that, like, so if it's sweet and savory, so like sweet meat, I don't like that. I love spicy, obviously I'm Mexican, so spicy, anything. Spice to me makes food less bland. Even if food can be super salty or whatever, it's still semi-bland to me without a level of heat. And there's different kinds of heat. You know, you have like the heat from different, obviously, ingredients that enhance the food in a certain way. Like, obviously, my culture is going to use like jalapenos and peppers quite a bit, right? Other cultures use different types of ways to increase the heat. And that's heat I can't even tolerate. You know, like wasabi, for example, that's like so hot for me. I can't even tolerate a little bit of it. So it's just funny how like each culture generates, you know, creates heat, a heat element in the food. I love food. Whenever I was just a wee lad, as they say, I was gonna do like culinary arts and all that stuff. I love cooking so much, but anyways, I digress. Slay says, nah, they just brought it up, which is all I need. That's so awesome. I'm so glad that worked out for you. And Walter, I'm glad you can watch it from afar. That's amazing, so you can actually be present nonetheless. Joe Fuller, what's going on, bro, in chat? I love that. You know, what is that? Is that... I hope I don't offend, because I'm just... Is that pigeon? You said wagwan. Wagwan means what's going on. Is that pigeon? I don't know. I love cultures and different cultures and language, and obviously I love food. Food's a big part of culture. Is that what that was, Joe? I could be completely wrong. It could be just UK slang or something, but I love that. We're doing great. I think we're having an okay day so far. It's a good start. Slayer says, the TV turned out to be really light. Like, I could have gotten it upstairs myself, even with my back getting it messed up. Oh, Slayer, man. I can't wait till they fix you. You can become the bionic man. Walter, it's a baby elephant. That thing was huge. That thing was huge, Walter. Too bad you can't just let a mouse loose since it'll damage you too. Exactly. Everything hurts in this game. I love food. I thought you said I love you too, and I was like, say I love you, man. Slayer says I love food too. Okay. Well, fine. I love you too. Food is, I'm just like, not a food snob, but oh my gosh, like there's like three things I love in life. Obviously, aside from my wonderful, amazing freaking wife and child, but the big things that I like, the things, right, concepts that I love, and not in any order. I love gaming. I get down to like why I love the science of it, the history of it, you know, like how everything works. The food, same thing. I love, you know, even like going down literally to like the chemistry of food. I love that stuff. And then of course, what was the third thing I like? And martial arts. Those are the three things that I love, and I just love to just kind of be, you know, delve into, overanalyze unnecessarily, because that's just the way I am. When I love something like that, I just go dive head first into it. It's Jamaican patois. Oh, no way. Okay. That's awesome, Joe. Okay, so it's not just patois. Okay, that probably would have been my third guess. That's awesome. Wagwan. It's Jamaican English. You know, that's like, that's very interesting. Okay, cool. That's so awesome. Okay. I knew it was something. Couldn't quite pin it down, my first guess. Hold on 1 second. All right. So today's first day of summer, so we're just kind of getting coordinated with our new routine and stuff, you know. So, I might have to go on mute a few times, and be like checking on my dog, making sure she's all good. I mean, obviously she's chill, but it's just more so making sure you got everything you need, everything you want. Don't want her to be bored for 3 hours. So, all right. I'm a little mixed up because I think I dropped down here and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go here anyways. Yeah. No, it's just the one way then. Oh. Down here. A mouse would have been ideal, Walter. Slayer says, what's up, Joe? Hope you're doing well. And Joe says, hey, Slayer, bro. Yeah, that I am. Hope you are too. And Walter says, hey, Joe. I love that, like, Joe is like another regular. Like, already? Do we have another regular already? Like, this is freaking awesome. This is a Cosm Stone. Some say Cos. You say so easily too. Some folks struggle, and I find it hilarious. This is why you're such a great guy. Well, dude, I used to speak. I love language. Like I say, a lot of people say certain things because they want to just be, you know, like generally acceptable. I say a lot of things that probably aren't very nice, but what I do say is I love different cultures, and one of those things, like I am a really big fan of learning different cultures, appreciating different cultures, and one of the biggest ways you can do that is through their food and through language. And I love language. So I used to be, obviously I can speak English, Spanish. I used to speak pretty good chunk of French and Hindi because I used to work in India. So I mean, I've been like all over and I've done all kinds of things. So it's like a lot of times exposed to different cultures that you normally just would never interact with. My wife has, you know, obviously a lot of experience in Korea and stuff like that. So I mean, so it's just, we're just a very eclectic group of folks. So I love language, by the way. So it's just one of the things that I just really, really like to learn. And so after you learn certain languages or different ones, like you kind of get an idea for pronunciation and the rules, because all languages work by rules, you know. And once you learn like a foreign language, like it's pretty cool because you kind of like, oh yeah, this is this family of languages, so you understand the rules that it works by. You know, I don't know. I just kind of understand things like that. So it's fun. You know, I don't really know where to go. I'm not gonna lie, because there's nowhere else to go here. Was just this simply for the Mastodon and that Cosm Stone, and that was it? It's Walter, but I like to call him Walterlicious for short. Walter was taken, I think, so it's totally a W. It's supposed to be a W. But funny enough, double V, and at least in some language, that's how you say W. But it's totally Walter. Voltaire. Or if you're feeling really fancy, you can say Voltaire. Slice, I am. Thanks, Joe. Walter says, hey, Joe, and Joe says, hey, Walter, or Walter. Like, do you say it with a V or it's totally Walter. I think he had to do that alternate spelling because after handles or usernames were like, not invented, but introduced into YouTube, everybody had to change their name. And I had to remember and like rediscover chat because everybody had like their own like usernames and their old usernames were no longer available. So it was very bizarre. So that one guy's just out there off in the distance. I don't know how to get to him then. Like, what the heck? I actually may be lost. I came down from there. There must be a save point. Joe says, yeah, you're so right. You see this as a site of streamers nobody gets to know. Oh, cool, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, and I say this a lot, and it's not because of whatever, it's just because I'm just not, I don't have a lot of time, and then I'm also not interested. I don't watch like anybody else. Like when I was a very small streamer, like I was in like these communities, but then I realized it was all follow for follow kind of crap, which I'm really big on rules. I'm like, that's against terms of service, man. So I was like, I'm like one of those guys that's like, I will follow the rules and my stubbornness to my detriment. But anyways, I don't know. I instead, what I try and do is I try and make content that I would enjoy watching. So I try and aim for that, whatever that is. And if there's more like-minded people that want to enjoy that, then great, you know? And I feel like that's the community we're creating. And we all also have our differences. We don't agree on lots of things, but I feel like we disagree so well here in this chat, in this community. It's really awesome. We can have differing opinions. And it's like, yeah, that's fine. And we don't hate each other afterwards, you know? So it's pretty neat. But yeah, I don't watch other streamers for that reason, because sometimes they're all kind of, you know, in general, so you got very highly opinionated people or just ignorant folks that have a big following that just say things, and it's like, man, like how do we get away with this? Okay, so this is the path. Let me just confirm where I went. I am gonna die. So it was stairs and then here. Okay. Yeah, I'm totally dead. That one will kill me for sure. Oh, that's rough. Do I die down here or do I die over there? Normally I'd go left. That looks like it could push me a little further in the distance though. I'm so dead either way. It's fine. It's kind of like pick your poison, right? Would you like to die from this or that? It's Walter, and Human's explanation was spot on. Yeah, trust me, it's because I know. I was there when he was making his new names. So funny. But yeah, long story short, I don't know. I just try and be authentic. And sometimes I think that being authentic goes way further than being amazing at a video game or being like, or having huge teats. What other skills do streamers have? I also don't consider myself a streamer. I am, because honestly, I don't make enough to survive just off streaming. I stream quite a bit because I want to transition to become a full-time streamer, but I am definitely a full-time content creator. That's how I'm able to pay my bills and eat. But streaming is something that I've been introducing so much more into the channel so that I can slowly transition from a full-time content creator to streamer and then just occasionally do content, you know? But it is hard. It's so hard without botting. I need to start botting, that way I can expedite this process a bit. But yeah, to do it organically, it requires so much, and everything that I've been doing, a lot of it too is, you know, you just gotta hit that lick, you know. It's like, it's not very likely to happen all the time. This dude's gonna see me. Okay, stay. You saw me. Damn you. Oh, love it. I missed. He tried to grab me. That was scary. Get wrecked. Die. See, that attack goes right over my head. So what am I supposed to do there? Alright, so we're going to be very careful on the way down then. Honestly, I'm just moving forward. I don't know the precise path I need to take anymore, but this is where the little demon dude should be, right? And then I dropped down to the left, and there was an item here, I thought. No, I'm actually much further back than I'm anticipating. Okay, well that sucks. Get out of here. Alright, this I do recall, vaguely. Marcus! Marcus is, hey, Inhuman mate, and hello to Slaya, Walter, and Joe. I trust we're all good. Oh, absolutely. We're just walking on sunshine, my brother. Slaya says, I'm ordering Chinese. For a succulent Chinese meal? I've been eating regular food for so long, I'm dying for something different. That's insane, man. Chinese food. Yum, yum, yum. Are you getting a wonton soup or an egg drop soup, if I might add? To wash down that succulent Chinese meal. Slaya says, hey Marcus, hope you and Susan are doing well today. Oh, of course. I hope the same. And Valtier says, I'm doing my best. Thanks, Marcus. Susan, I trust you're well. You guys are so formal today. Scary. You guys are so formal today. Alright, so we went down to the right. You know what? Because yeah, it's fine. This is fine. Easy does it. He sees me. I can't tell that was his face. Okay. Don't you dare. Oh, I did it. I did the thing. I should just hit him twice next time, honestly. That's what I'm gonna do. Back away. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. You can die now. Slayer says probably egg drop. Oh, what a boss, man. Gosh. Okay. Great minds. That was always one of my favorites. That was a wee lad. Marcus says, yeah, we're good. Thanks. Apart from the crappy UK weather. Would you call it crappy weather? I would probably just love every day. I love rainy, dreary, gloomy weather. That's like what I feel inside, you know? Outside. I love it. It matches my personality. I love the rain. It's been raining quite a bit over here as well. And in fact, it was raining just a bit earlier. I love the rain, my gosh. It's so soothing. Walter says, I'm glad it's a bit cool today. My AC's not working right. AC guy is calling today to book an appointment. Alright, good. Man, so you and Shayla are having AC issues. Like, what the heck? Once Slaya gets back on his feet, we're gonna send him out there and he'll get you guys squared away. I know Slaya would do it too. Well, UK is the place for you then. I'll trade you, Marcus. A week. You get a week in Texas, I get a week in the UK. You gotta let me know where to go, though. Okay, so do we go down here or do we go up here? I really think this is forward progression. I love the UK, man. I mean, I love the UK. I've never been. I love the... It probably is awesome. I love the rain. But if... Okay. Angry boy. I'm barricaded in. That's great. Don't you dare. Oh, my face. Oh, I dodged it. You know, as much as I enjoy fooling around with you, I need to take this one out immediately. Yeah, I have a feeling I would really like the weather there. An inkling, as they say. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and heal pretty aggressively. You clown. Alright, let's... Ah, I forgot your moveset. I don't remember this guy's moveset. I haven't died to this guy yet, but there's always a first. I remember my first time. Dude's huge. Move! Got the iframes there. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Big damage right here. Go for another gauntlet. Never back away. You don't dodge away, okay? Not in this. Ugh. You never dodge away, okay? The only time you dodge away is when it's like a blast or something, but never a strike. Because you're gonna fall right into their pathway here. Let's dodge, boom. And then we can go in for some aggressive strikes. Try and get the repost right here. Ooh, we missed it. I'm gonna go ahead and heal. Just creating some distance. He was pretty stationary. He's actually stuck right there, so that's another reason why I broke my rule. Oof. Marcus says, well, here you would be in the middle of nowhere, but if rain is your thing, you'll be right at home. You know, I used to live on I was raised on a ranch, as you know. And I was out in the middle of nowhere. And it was pretty great. Pretty great. I don't mind it. As long as I have the access to technology, I do not mind being in a rural or, you know, like location, remote location. Oftentimes, though, you don't have the amenities or, you know, access to that because you're, like, you know, in the boondocks, as they call it. Walter says, I got to be very lucky that I go traveling if it very rarely rains on me. This week is spent in the UK the week spent in the UK is mostly sunny. When it did rain, I was already inside. Oh, nice. So whenever you did go and visit UK, you actually you didn't have so much rain, huh? That's awesome. What is? I'll die here, right? That's just nothing. Okay. That's bizarre. You were lucky then. Well, yeah, it sounds like it. Joe says, hey Marcus, where in the UK are you? I'm in Brum. We're supposed to have nice weather this weekend, right? That's so cool if you actually like know all the areas. That's fun. Okay, I guess we just take the lift. Let us take the lift. In Brum. See, one thing I don't remember very well, and that you know, my memory is pretty solid. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty good when it comes to like things and stuff. When it comes to people, I'm terrible with names. And when it comes to geography, like, that's one of my weaknesses. I forget where things are at. So I'm very bad at, like for example, I forget, like, you know, I know where he's at, but I used to think Slayer was in a whole different area, but he's actually in another area than I thought. So it's like, I just forget sometimes. I'm not, because geography is just not one of my strong points. And neither are names. I'm terrible at remembering names. That's why typically I assign a nickname. That's how I tend to remember a little bit easier. But Mark says, ah, yes, the internet. Well, that's something that where I live is dodgy, but that's because of the power cuts. All fun and games. Yeah. See, back then it didn't really matter. You weren't on the internet all the time and stuff like that. Back when I was, you know, when I was biting ankles. So we were outside, you know, doing dumb things. So internet was fun if you had it, but we didn't really need it, you know? But yeah, now you need it. Oh, lovely. Brum is slang for Birmingham. Oh. I'm learning something every day. Slaya says, yikes. I forgot how expensive Chinese food is. Yeah. Especially if like you're doing like Uber Eats or something, it's a good $50 for like, it's like $35 to $40 for one person. It's probably like 70 for 2 or 3. It just gets nasty. It gets pretty nasty pretty quick. Ordering food is so expensive now, especially with all this Uber Eats crap. What is this exactly? I mean, I've been killing these things. I don't know what they do. Oh, it's weapons. The cogwheel tomahawks? Oh, wow. Dual wielding hatchets, essentially. That's fun. You didn't forget, Inhuman. You actually remembered where I used to live before. Yeah. But you see how, like, I have to associate memories or in a certain way so that I can remember things. Oh, that's not. He's gonna drop down. That's a yeah, obvious ambush, right? Maybe not. But yeah, I ordered Indian food the other day, and well, I say the other day, this was like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I was like, did they ship it from India? Because it was so much. I was like, yeah, this next time we just make it. But it was so much. I was actually pretty mad about that. Sad and mad. We got a calming capsule. Marcus says, hey Joe, well for you down there, yes, it's supposed to be a rare heat wave bank holiday, but I'm way far north near Holy Island, Bamberg Castle, etc. So we'll probably be shite weather as always. Birmingham is south. Holy Island, Bamberg Castle's north. I ordered straight from the restaurant. Really? Oh my gosh, it's still 50 bucks? Yeah, it's totally like 50 bucks for anything that's not like, oh, nowadays, I was gonna say not like a pizza or something, but shoot, now for a pizza, you're spending 50 bucks. It'll last me a couple of days, so I can't really, I was gonna say, yeah, I was gonna say, depending on if it's just you, I will say Chinese restaurants in particular, they give wonderful portions. They never get you on the portions, you know? And that's leftovers all day. Oh, I should have gotten India. Yeah, so I used to work in India, as I mentioned at length. So I fell in love with, I should say, paneer butter masala. That's like the best meal I've had in a very long time. And that is just, it's just so damn tasty with some naan. And don't say naan bread, okay? No, it's like saying bread. With some naan, or chai tea. It's like saying tea. It's just chai. Or it's just not. But anyways, very good. Very, very good meal. You get the naan in there. Whew. Tasty. Very, very, very savory. You know, in fact, I want to kind of make like a... I don't know how to make it. I could figure it out though, but I want to make that sauce and then do like a little... I don't know, potentially add chicken, which they do have chicken butter masala too, but I like paneer butter masala better. And that could be, and some rice, of course, and do it like in a tortilla or something. That would be just bomb. You did some paneer butter masala or chicken butter masala to go, you know, on the run. All right, I'm getting jacked up here. Nope. He's doing the thing again. I might die. My goodness. Who made that guy? Birmingham is more middle England. Oh, okay, it's just south of where Marcus is. Oh, I see. Birmingham is kind of in the middle. Oh, I see. So it's just south of Marcus's location. Not south, like UK. Middle Earth. Slayer says, naan and the rice is delicious. Hell yes, it is. You know, the rice, though, depending on which kind, it's either, you know, whatever, basmati or jasmine or whatever, like, I don't know if I love the rice, because it's very long grain rice. Almost so long that it like curls up and stuff. It's very long. I'm not a big fan. I love rice, obviously, but it's just not my favorite when it's so damned long. But it soaks up all the gravy, which is just a sexy thing. I love that. I'm gonna die. Let's just die, right? It's probably gonna happen. Get some iframes. We're not gonna give up. We never give up. I'm dead. Shoot. Rise, Andrew. Fam, what's going on, fam? How you doing? Joe says, I mean, it's in the Midlands. Shoot, I don't know. Middle Earth. Slaya says, I love several different Indian dishes. Chicken tikka. Chicken tikka masala is like the national dish of like the UK or England or again, geography. It's I was like, whoa, that's the national dish. And I looked it up and I was like, really? Basmati is my favorite type of rice. Okay. I like jasmine. Yes, Midlands. I'm in the cold lands. So like Marcus is like a Nordic Viking warrior. I love that. On his island. Where am I? Oh, I didn't open that. Okay, so that's probably the next shortcut then. That sucks, actually. Yeah, that's terrible. We have to go all the way back. Whew. Joe says, I'm in the kitchen, supposed to be, seasoning up the chicken for the weekend. Oh, man. Heck yeah. I can never get over Rise, Andrew. Very solo leveling. I think we made that reference last time. Like, it reminds me of solo leveling. It's like, I like that. Walter, I think, mentioned that. We got 2 topics, food and age. Oh, hell yeah. My favorite topics. No, I can talk about food all freaking day. Food, martial arts, gaming. I enjoy learning about other cultures, but sometimes I don't know. I'd rather just listen and hear what, you know, about y'all's different cultures and stuff, which is really fun for me. I like to just listen, you know. I'm very talkative on stream, and it's not to say that this is not who I really am. This is certainly me, or I'd say a version of me. But in real, not in real, I guess this is real life, but you know, like if I'm not streaming, I'm actually pretty quiet. I'd say more like, people think that I'm usually angry a lot of the time. Shinto. People think that, because I'm usually just deep in thought, whatever. People are like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. But it's one of those kinds of things. I have RBF. Just kidding. I'm gonna go for it. You just have, oh, a parry actually interrupts. That's nice. Now, a parry in this game is different from a repost, which it should be, because those are actually different moves. In fencing, even. I win. I'm gonna go past these fools. Fam, so it says, a quick question for CD. Ask away, fam. Hell, I think we're all semi-experts at Crimson Desert now. We would gladly help. Anybody in chat would gladly help. And Marcus says, hello, fam. Oh. Nasty. While Fam's figuring his question out, Joe, what kind of chicken are we making? Are you doing a jerk chicken? Because of what we talked about, the patois heritage? Or is it just more like, hey, we're just doing, you know, whatever, chicken and rice kind of thing? Or is it like a jerk chicken? Oh, I forgot how to play the game. Do we remember if I went this way or if I went this way? I don't remember. I think this is the shortcut. Let's go this way, right? I'm pretty sure I went the wrong way. Yeah, let's go this way for a shortcut. I have my game sense is telling me it's over here. Get wrecked. I can do this all day, baby. All day. We got this fool in a pattern. A holding ah, I see. That's not very nice. You just tanked it. Oh, you're not gonna die, sir. Jeez Louise. He's gonna do his butt stomp. Yeah, he had no health for like 30 seconds. Look at his freaking health bar. It's right there. It's right there. Rise, Andrew. Half jerk, half barbecue. I love that. Marcus says, you won't believe this, but I have actually started Crimson Desert again. Now, I know how the game works and all the quality of life, etc., so I'm taking it all in a nice, relaxed pace. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't think I have enough life in me, not enough years in my life left to be able to start over a game as vast as Crimson Desert, but I hate that I gave away things like certain recipes, and so it makes me want to pull my hairs out. The short and curly ones, but I just will not, because I'm like, oh, because of course that was all post-patch and whatever else. Come on, yeah. Fam says, so I go to the nearest sanctum, the one near Goldleaf, and I found 2 treasure chests there. Okay, sanctum, yeah. All sanctums will have at least 1 unique set of armor that's part of a set. You can solve the actual puzzle to clarify the sanctum or purify it. Then you can do the light puzzle with the blinding flash to get a cuckoo blueprint. But yeah, there's like only like 1 or 2 that have 2 chests. Most of them only have 1 chest. The one bugged me is the one gate that I don't know how to open because there is no lamps nearby. Do you know the name of the sanctum? Shoot. If you know the name of the sanctum, that might help, because Goldleaf, I know that's like, I know where it's at. Like, I'm looking at my base. South east of the base is Goldleaf. I think it's like, it's like a sanctum of absolution, maybe? I forget the sanctum, but there's a lot of words in Crimson Desert, so I often forget the names. Come on, baby, let's go for the stealth. Shoot, I hate that I missed that. Let's go for the, okay, never mind. Brother, like, no. So there's a gate that you couldn't quite open because there's no lamp near it. I am very interested. I love that that stops them. I'm gonna do that every time now. That's actually almost purely audio cue, by the way. It's like ding, 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 and it's not like right in between the ding. I don't know how else to tell you, but one thing I lack knowledge on that I actually do like is music. You know, my wife is a music like maestro, if you will, but not me. I don't really, like I said, I don't remember names of things, so names of songs, bands, I'm terrible at, but I could tell you how the song goes, you know, but I could never tell you who sang it or whatever. Temperance, okay. We'll have to look it up then. So Sanctum of Temperance, there's 2 chests. Maybe a Force Palm thing or Blinding Flash. So there's a gate, and there is the chest behind the gate, because there might be a crawl hole. There's one that you have to crawl down. You crouch and you crawl through. It could be that one. Or it could be like Marcus is saying, it could be a wall and you force palm it and you go on the other side of the gate. Because if it doesn't have an easy like light this up and go through, it's usually a force palm or it's a crouch hole. Oh, Slayer says there's no way to open that gate. How do we get the goodie then? Is it, if he's talking about maybe the floating item behind, you can just Axiom Force and pull it into your cuckoo pot. But if there's an actual chest, there's always going to be a way to get to it. I tried all that, but none of that works, says Fam. Shoot, I just wish I knew. I haven't played in like 2 weeks now, so. And I definitely haven't done the Sanctums in at least probably 4 weeks. Slayer may know the gate I was talking. Yeah, Slayer seems to know exactly which gate. What I don't know then is what's behind it. If there's like just a floating object, like that you can use, you can Axiom Force. Usually, you can reach in between the gate bars and just pull it. But if there's a chest, I mean, most of the chest, I haven't seen any chest that's unobtainable. But if the gate can't be open, there's got to be another way around it, right? If it's a chest or an item. If it's just a floating item that you can usually like pull into your cuckoo pot, you can reach through gates all the time. I can't believe this guy killed me, man. It did no damage. Like, what's up with the damage? That did damage. I'm just disgusted with this big bastard. He's gonna do his butt slam, right? And then I'm gonna die. Fire. That's the way it's done, okay? No one in the whole community knows how to open it. Okay. I need to know what you guys are talking about then. That's insane. So I'm gonna write that down, if you guys don't mind. Oh, I have so many notepads. I'm so sorry. Okay. My gosh. Oh my gosh, as they say up north. I always tease because obviously I'm a bully. No, I used to work with a lot of people that were like, oh my gosh. I was like, gosh, huh? So, let's go ahead and take a look. We'll write some notes. What is in my beard? What's today? 5/21? And we'll look at Crimson Desert. There is a gate at the Sanctum of Temperance near Goldleaf. I am so interested now. The whole community doesn't know where it's at. That's insane. And Slaya seems to know exactly which one you're talking about. There are no invisible things behind it. There's a door to another room. I know exactly which one you're referring to. No one knows how to open it. You can trust me on this one. That's insane. I don't believe anything's there. Yeah, I mean, they don't troll you very bad in that game. There's something you can get. Like, you just have to figure it out. But if there's, like Slay is saying, it's probably nothing. It's a big nothing burger, as they say. Do we go under here? Yeah, that's impossible. Okay. Well, this was just nothing as well. That's great. You gotta be kidding me. Well, that means we do need to go the long path, and the gauntlet should be cleared. You typically don't have to redo gauntlets, which is nice. This fool. That's not going to be enough, so we'll do this. Get wrecked. That's so crazy. So it's just a big tease, huh, Slayer? I have to go look at it now at some point. Hell, if we get far enough in the game, we're gonna take a look at it then on today's stream. And today's episode of Dragon Ball Z. We know that's nothing as well. Oh, selfish happy news for me. I should be getting my cans in either tonight or tomorrow. So I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to show them off when we get them. It's going to be awesome. That took a while. I didn't realize how long ago I ordered that. I looked last night. I was like, damn, it's been I mean, it doesn't. I don't know. It took forever for me, but sometimes I get impatient. And I'm like, all right, but I'd rather get it this way instead. And then it ends up taking forever, and I like forget about like the time that's passed or transpired. But I'm super excited. We'll have some new headphones that aren't falling apart on my face and ears. So it's gonna be nuts. Fam says, I also found some kind of sanctum near the Mystic Falls, but the location is not registered on the map. Mystic Falls. Oof, I don't remember Mystic Falls. Mystic Falls. I don't remember. Because if it's an actual sanctum, I couldn't tell you. But if it's like another one of the little puzzle areas, a lot of the times you can like push the wall and then like you open up and you're like in a new cave kind of thing. Marcus, I did a quick bit of research. That gate is apparently a red herring. Slay, I said, really? I have to see it now. so I can see if I remember what it is. So he says, you gotta find the witch to be able to do the sanctums, fam. I did. Near Mystic Falls. I don't remember where Mystic Falls is. Is that over by the Shy? I don't remember where that's at. Again, I haven't played now in probably 2 weeks, so I'm quite rusty. Is that in Payloon? Yeah, I don't know where Mystic Falls is. Oh, okay, it's in Payloon. Sanctum near there. Sometimes the witches aren't close to their sanctums, just so you know. So like, there's a witch near the monastery where the monks are, and that allows you to get to finish some of the monks over there. I know where Mystic Falls is. Yeah. That one is tied to another witch. Like if you go to your quests, you'll see that it's like the Witch of Strength or something. It's like the 4th or 5th witch. Her monasteries are her sanctums. And she can be found in the area where the monastery for the monks are, like in the islands, where you find the Eastern Fan. And then there's the last witch in the Crimson Desert type area. It's actually south. It's like in Tashkalp, near where you get Black Star, and that's one of the last witches. But some of the witches and their sanctums are not close to each other. So it is, yeah. So it's a sanctum, but if you can't do anything, it's because that particular witch has not been unlocked. So each of the witches in the journal, you can actually see which sanctums they're tied to. And that one in particular is definitely I want to say it's not the Payloon witch, it's the witch where the monastery is. I've been here, guys. Oh, did I die? I don't know, I must have died. Hopefully that helps. Again, I'm a little rusty. So it's certainly a sanctum. It's just tied to another witch. If she's like, oh, you can't do this yet. What is this then? Is this a shortcut that I could have taken that I failed to take? Yes, it is. Yeah, that right there. I'll be damned. I could have gone here the whole time. I'll be darned, as they say. Get wrecked. Yeah, the Mystic Falls area has a few puzzles too. There's like a light puzzle in there, and then there's a shy, like Slaya was saying, I think. Maybe I didn't see your question, sorry. Oh. But yeah, there's a puzzle in there too. It's a light puzzle with the columns. They're everywhere. Okay, he's dead. But you can still register the sanctum on the map even if you don't meet them yet. That's correct. You just can't complete them. You can do everything but purify them officially. Yep, that's correct. That's usually what I did. And then I was like, okay, which witch do I have to find? And I found the witches way later on. Slay says, I'm rusty as well, Inhuman. I haven't played in about, yeah. It's been like 2 weeks since I played, but then like since I did the sanctums, probably about a month. But I guess I didn't know what was Fam's question. I gotta go scroll up. What was his question exactly? Because there's a bunch of puzzles there as well. There's like 4 or 5. I parried that 3 times. I didn't do anything. Light puzzles you can do there. And that just gives you a Abyss Fragment, of course. Ah, that particular sanctum doesn't get registered on the map. Interesting. Whereas the others do. Oh, okay. Man, I wish I remembered. We can take a look at the very end for sure. Oh, well, by then you'll probably be asleep though. So there's the Mystic Falls Sanctum, and also we have that red herring. and the Sanctum of Temperance. Yeah, gosh, I wish I remembered. But that one doesn't register. That's interesting. Like Marcus is saying, it could be tied to a quest. I don't remember. I'm terrible. Because now that I've moved on to different games, you know me, I'm pretty much worthless now. Yeah, but for some reason, that one in particular, apparently, according to Fem, is not registering, which is odd. Okay, we have a lot of items here. Let's go ahead and go for this kill. Interestingly enough, those stealth kills do virtually no damage. You really have to go for the interruption there. And the critical. That's bizarre. Brother. Away with you. You can't repost that one. Oof. Yeah, I wish I could pull it up. It just take forever. You know, he always walks really slow into the matrix. Okay, Mecha Claws, new weapon. Let's go up here and finish this off then. Come on, big boy. What's he doing? Oh, whatever. How do you do that so fast? Very quick. That's not gonna be enough to kill him, but it's gonna hurt. I know that much. Lovely. He's dead. All right. What were you guarding, big boy? Nothing. Yes. Nothing. Let me describe what's so bizarre about it. Is the multiple room in a square shape below the ruins. Okay, so I'm gonna have to look this up. Mystic Falls. Mystic Falls Sanctum. Square shaped rooms. I wish how do I not remember this? I may have had a Sapporo or two. Once you enter the room, there will be a door, but it's covered by a black screen that you can't see through. Really? Okay. I don't recall that. I'll have to take a look. We have to take a look here in a little bit then, because I'm actually pretty interested now. Fam, I'm intrigued. That does not ring a bell, which is so bizarre. I mean, I don't remember that particular series of events, you know? I have one heal. More than enough, right? We got another fool over there. Item over here. Alright, do you think we can win? I think we can win this. As long as we don't make a big mistake. Getting all the iframes possible, as you can tell. I think we win this. Slaya, I want a succulent Chinese meal, dude. I am kind of jealous. We win. Tough fight. Clearly a secret back here. Oh, come on. There's no secret? I would have totally hit a secret back there. Disappointing. It's like the old classic dungeon game that you enter a room with a multiple doors for you to choose to proceed. Yeah, and then like if you get to go to the wrong one, you either get, it's like a dead end, or you get sent back to the beginning. Oh man, how do I not remember any of this? I've explored all the sanctums, I know that. We win those, yeah we do. We win those. This is the shortcut to the other side. Thank you, thank you. I'll actually heal. Even if it does bring this fool back, I don't even care. I don't even care. Yeah, that was nice. We're getting pretty consistent with the parries, or the reposts, sorry. It's a different feature, different mechanic. Do some meditation, reflect on how awesome we are. Ah, yes. And go here. Yeah, I am really craving Chinese food now. Pretty much anything you guys are gonna eat, I'm gonna be like, I want that. Fam, that sounds really awesome, by the way. I don't remember that whatever, that event or whatever, that area. These dudes are so tanky, man. I wonder, obviously I haven't even leveled up my weapon a single time or anything, but I'm sure that I'm a bit under leveled in terms of weapons. I've not done any infusions or anything like that. So I can only imagine it's to my detriment, but you're doing all the moves that I don't need you to do right now. Yeah, there is. So pretty much Joe is asking so you have your guard, which is this, which I just call block, and then you have your parry, which is like at the right moment. The parry does nothing but just you get a little bit of stamina back, which is the green bar, and then you don't take damage. You can often interrupt an attack. And then if you do L1 and R1 at the same time, L1 and R1 at the same time, which has 2 buttons, which is really sucky, but it's hard to get used to. That's a proper repost where you can you interrupt and then you attack for massive damage. Fam says, all I can find in those rooms is a single, simple, pointy, half iron, half gold helmet on the ground. Really? Can you, and you picked it up, half pointy, half iron helmet. If that's a unique item, maybe that's, I don't know, maybe that is what you get. That's your reward, I don't know. Joe says, yeah, so there is a separate parry and repost. Yep. And Slaya says, sorry to do that to you. Yeah, I forgive you, but just this once. Because I want a succulent Chinese meal. I do. Marcus says, do you play Crimson Desert, Joe? And Joe says, nah, Marcus. Man, if you ever just want to lose hundreds of hours of your life, Crimson Desert is the way to do it. Oh, okay, so you have a life then, Joe. There you go. Thank you, Marcus. The helmet you can find everywhere. Oh, it's the Hernan helmet with the beak. Is that the pointy one, right? Yeah, it's one of those basic ones. I don't know. That's so weird, fam. Leave it to fam to find crazy stuff like that, you know? Joe has a life, Marcus. I don't know why I cough like I've been smoking my whole life, but oh, that's funny. Joe said, look, I can't sink hundreds of hours just yet. You put that down. He grabbed me. I might be dead. Oh, I'm okay. We got this. Brother, like what the heck? Yep, I know exactly which helmet. You're talking about the Hernan helmet, yep. The tower where you get the Visione, the Tower of Lions or whatever. Yeah, I know exactly. So whenever you said it's a helmet you get all the time. Ah, the pointy one. Do your butt slam. You freaking behemoth. He got me again. I'm actually dead. No, I'm not. Okay, that was so close. I need a parry. Repost. Instead. I keep calling it parry, but repost is actually more correct as well. Oh man, Joe says, I've been thinking about it, but yeah, I've heard it's so big. I'm going to get around to it at some point. Yeah, oh, you will love it. And everybody in chat has played it to some degree. And absolutely loves it for the most part, I'd say. I think we're all very happy with the damn game. The game's freaking amazing. I beat it using my fists. I really need to make a video on that, you know, but now it's so late, nobody cares. I'm so bad about summarizing 20 streams in a narrative kind of focused video. It's just something I want to do, but it's hard. That's actually the hardest type of video for me to make that I don't enjoy making. I much prefer the guides. Okay, so we could go up here. Or we could go up there. I don't know where the intended path is, though. Joe says, I was contemplating... Ooh, what's CM? I'm terrible at acronyms, too, by the way. CM, what would that be? I don't know. I don't know. Before I get Black Myth Wukong, now I've beaten that, I'm on the whole Chinese fantasy, but what would be Chinese at CM then? Shoot, I don't know. You're gonna have to educate me. I don't know acronyms very well. Fam typically teaches me. I've seen the thumbnail for I beat Crimson. Oh, CM with fists. Yeah, like I said, even though I was probably one of the earliest to do it, I never got around to summarizing it, and no one's gonna watch 20 streams, you know? It'd be like, oh, let's see, you know, so it's just one of those missed opportunities that I'm infamous for. Ah, okay, Crimson Desert, my bad. But you're on the whole Chinese thing since you've been playing Black Myth Wukong. Wuchang Fallen Feathers is quite good to scratch that itch as well. Phantom Blade Zero is going to scratch that itch for you in September, which is going to be great. I'm dead. Oh, I dodged. I got iframes. I never get iframes. I never get iframes on the dodge. That's great. Actually, Joe, leaving it to play until now is a good choice, as it's a lot better now because of all the patch. Oh, yes, I agree. I was actually not enjoying it in the beginning, if you guys remember. I was like actually quite frustrated with it. It's really good. Yeah. Crimson Desert. My bad. See, fam always teaches me what the acronyms mean. Okay, what's over here then? I didn't mean to do that. Phantom Blade Zero is going to be amazing. I'm quite excited about that one. They just do that leg attack more and more, it seems. Yeah, I don't like you. Not at all. I'm gonna go ahead and use my second to last heal. And then we'll come up this way, see if there's anything else. Maybe get a sneak attack on this headless. Phantom Blade Zero is gonna be great. Marcus says yes, will be amazing, and not on Xbox. Oh no. We're gonna have to put a pull chat goal to get to send Marcus a PS5. I wonder. Okay, this is just nothing. Okay. Okay. Nothing at all. I was curious about those bigger boxes. They don't do anything at all, though. Now we do go over to the lifts, and then we're just gonna, or I don't even know what you call those things. The platforms, I guess. Oh, Gothic was fun, wasn't it? Gothic was like a treat. I thought that was so funny. I enjoyed it, but it was jank as nards, but I did enjoy it. The demo could be like, as you know, in my case, 2 hours long or about 25 minutes. You know what you're doing. Hey, I just picked those up. That guy looks like he's gonna attack us. That's, I guess, where we came in from, I suppose. Oh, these chrysalis. Maybe they're not. It looks like chrysalis. It's chrysali. Fam says Pearl Abyss updated the game almost every week since they treat like MMO, and that's how they do it since they've been funding the since they found the suit. Yeah, essentially Pearl Abyss is used to a live service, you know, kind of game model. Hence why every Friday there's something amazing, and it's like not even patches, it's new content. So it's like, geez, man, these guys are insane, and a lot of people are just not used to that level of quality of and care from the dev team. So it was pretty refreshing as well. You know, not being like not having played tons of live service games in my life, like I've played a few. And yeah, the community's comments, feedback, etc. is usually very heavily weighed. And Pearl Abyss did the same exact thing for Crimson Desert. And I think it's going to be it's commendable for them to do, because you don't have to. It's a one and done game, you know? But they continue to provide patches, which are actually new content updates every single time. Oh, Marcus, I have 2 PS5s, but just can't get on with PlayStation. It's a mental thing, maybe. And don't like the PS5 controllers, even though I got many. Susanna is the PS5 person. Ah, I see. I see. I knew I liked Susanna for a reason. She's my PS5 girl. That's too funny. That's an ambush. No, it's not. This has to be a boss fight then, right? Yep. Yeah. So that'll be fun. You just can't, it's like, you must be loyal to Xbox. I used to feel that way too. Fam says, but they don't patch, they haven't patched since the, they didn't, let's see. Exactly, they don't patch since the first few months. Now they just update the game, exactly. Yeah, and then what they do is the hot fix for anything they break, you know, but that doesn't really count. It's like, well, duh, if they break something, you can guarantee that they're gonna fix it, which is so cool. Look at this boss, guys. I hate that it's gonna be the same hybrid creatures we've been facing off with, but what do I do? What am I supposed to do? The platform, that kind of sucks. Maybe I have to shoot it? That did nothing. Okay. Let's see. Killing these guys will give me a steady stream of bullets at the least. At the very least. So what am I supposed to do? What? A gimmick boss, man? I hate gimmicky boss fights. I just loathe them because they require no skill. They require you to die a few times or to look up a guide, which I will never do, ever. Hold on, my wife's texting me. Let me make sure my queen's good. Okay, good stuff. Well, let's go die a few more times so we can figure out the mechanics, because that's the kind of gimmick boss it is. A gimmick! I hate gimmick bosses. Slaya says, CD devs are really outstanding. They really deserve the Game of the Year award, even though they won't get it. Yeah, they won't get it. But if there was like a most passionate dev awards, they'd won that multiple times. Rise, Andrew. And Marcus is a grease layer, and DLC's been confirmed. That's just nuts, man. Okay, what are we supposed to do? Let's like figure this out then. I feel like these are the only platforms that are going to be safe. Because they're static. Oh, hell yeah. Getting shot by grenades. What is a man to do? That's going to go that way, and that's coming towards me, so... These have all stopped, though, which I don't... Whoa! Okay. Oh, shoot. So it just... It's a gimmick boss. I literally just have to fight other enemies the whole time. I damaged the boss. I didn't even do anything. Oh, no. Back away, back away, back away. No, back away. There you go. That thing's dead, I think. Big guy, love that. Give me a free skill point. Oh, that's just dumb. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just trying to survive. Get iframes here. I'm just doing this so I can chain together iframes. I don't know if you guys are noticing, but that's all I'm trying to do. If I can survive in this really tight area here. That's okay. Gotta tank that, unfortunately. You can go ahead and heal. Yeah, that was the dumbest boss fight I've ever seen in my life. I didn't even know what the hell was happening. I was fighting his minions the whole time, or her minions. That was dumb. I didn't like it. Terrible boss fight. I did nothing. No GG Larkins, Mark. No GG Larkins. That was a terrible fight. That was a terrible fight. Oh my gosh, it's really bad. Slaya says, it's really sad something as dumb as politics would prevent them from winning. I'm not a fan of the gimmick fights. Oh, it was a terrible fight. This is probably one of the worst fights I've ever... You know, Souls-like games, traditional ones anyways, that try and copy the original Souls formula, always have gimmick boss fights, and they're always the most shite fights I've ever experienced in my life. Slaya says, yeah, mate, but let's face it, they have already won with sales, etc., so I'm sure they won't be bothered. 5 million, at least as the last time I checked. It's probably going to be more than that. I hope it's closer to 7 million by, you know, end of the year. Mind-boggling how some people can still complain about regular updates, patch fixes, adding new content. Yeah, people are just... They're so entitled, man. And now, if you're loud enough, you have enough followers, you can complain enough. Like, sometimes you can pressure a company into a billion-dollar company and doing something like this, and it's insane. I'm not a big fan of that, but... We've empowered the anonymous minority. That's the loud people that complain, because most people actually enjoy it, but you only ever see the negative comments and stuff, because that's the way algorithm pushes that, right? So you only ever see that. Slayer says, fam, unfortunately the masses need something to cry about. Yes. Giant Gherkin, that's what I'm talking about. This Giant Gherkin squad, let's hear it in the chat. But in terms in terms of that fight, sucked. Terrible fight. Disgusted by it. It was 6 mil a few weeks ago. Oh, good, good. Good for them, man. Hope they're getting a little bonus for their dev team and stuff, too. Giant Gherkin squad, unite. Assemble! Okay, what just happened? That's where I fought the dude, bro. And then, let me just come down here again. That fight was just gross, man. Gosh. It made no sense. You just had to tank everything and kill all the ads. Don't even pay attention to the actual amazingly designed boss in terms of visuals. Just look at the ads. Okay, that's nothing. That just warps me back to the other area, I guess. Can you stop meditating for 2 seconds? Well, it keeps transporting me over here. Travel. Hall of Redemption, and then we'll talk to Thalos. Oh, Marcus, I agree, fam. Even saw a lot of complaints about difficulty settings, for God's sake. Just leave it on normal. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Yeah, there's always something to complain about. Slayer says, my food will be here in just a few minutes. Yay! Oh, I'm excited for you. My gosh. I need a very detailed description of that first bite.
Smoke rises from the forge no more. The music box has ceased to tick.
Cool.
Sophia is with her father again. Her tormented mind finally at peace. Now, prepare yourself and head on to the fallen city of Irelia.
This may be the 5th boss, right? Because we fought the Sin Eater or whatever it was. We've been to Rimehold, Dunghaven, Cinder Valley, Irelia. Oh, maybe this is the 4th. I don't know. Carry the 2. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe 4. Perhaps it's 4. Let's go give this old chick some relics. Fam says, I hatched my cuckoo and summoned my silver wolf today. Oh, nice. I'm trying to think. I haven't played since that update came out, so I like the bird. I don't like. I want to go and place it, little egg, and so I don't even remember where to go or know where to go though. But I know the last time I played, I got the Iron Eagle because I was actually in Delicia at the time. Silver Wolf. Let's see. Can I talk to you? I don't know if we even picked up another relic yet. Marcus says, saw Susanna just now on camera going into the maze garden carrying a shovel. I only seem to know about 20% of what goes on here. She's either burying treasure and hiding it from you or potentially a body. You're like, what? What's happening? She didn't know you installed those cameras last week. She has no clue. Oh, it's too funny, man. Let's go off here. I'll probably die, right? Rise, Andrew. All right. Let's go talk to what's his nuts. Maximus, I think. There he is.
The last Cosmian mastodon is dead.
I did kill it. I did kill it.
Extinction is never a desirable outcome.
She's digging your grave, mate. It's a Slayer. She's like, well, I got a plot right here for Marcus. I'm telling you, it's either treasure or it's a body. There can only be 2 things. We got like a pole arm. Slay Elder Ron. Okay. Cool. It shall be done. And then we had that guy over there. You know, there was something else that I was interested in the monk, right? I hate the sprint for this. You get the silver wolf from the side quest after you beat... Oh, that's right. Okay, I did beat him then. So you beat Black Fang and you get all of the knowledge of every single legendary creature, and then you go back in that little circle area with all the plants, and that arena is where you fight the silver wolf. That's right. I actually have that one too. I forgot. I have that one. It's always like the... You know, I wish you could actually have ridden Black Fang, because Black Fang is awesome. Like... And I've been wearing all black everything anyways for the most part, so like that's why I only use Rocade or Rocade, whatever the black horse's name is. Although I do have Roiler too. I just prefer the look of like the black with my black armor, considering I was actually just using Draven's black wing armor, the full set, for the longest time. That to me is one of the best sets. But I just changed it to the gray wolf set just for the sake of doing lore videos on it and stuff.
You have found another tome of insight. I shall now grant you its blessing.
Okay, so what did we learn? Ooh. Gun. I see gun. Your shots have more impact? I mean, that's fine, I guess. Double the ammo capacity. I want that. $20. Don't really care for health.
There may be more tomes out there.
Find them all.
Fall and find them all.
Marcus says, hope not. Anyway, she knows not to bury me. I am petrified of being buried alive. They don't have that bell you can ring anymore and to go ding, ding, ding. I have massive claustrophobia. She has legal instructions to burn me. Oh, that's so funny. It's like, look, I'm not getting buried, okay? No thanks. We'll go the other way. I don't even know where I'm just running around like an idiot. Trying to get to the save point. Hub areas are nice whenever you actually know the layout. Otherwise, they can be a bit cumbersome because I just went in a full circle again, in a dead end actually. The same dead end I've come across twice. Oh, that's the fat guy. That's the closest path to like the main corridor, right? Yeah. So okay, fat guy's the key. Just like in real life. I'm being very serious. No, I believe you, Marcus. I don't think I'd like to be buried either. I don't know. I don't know yet, though. Black Fang's too big, and he seems like a complete monster, not a regular animal. I like Black Fang. He's literally awesome because he was just running around with his little pack of wolves killing stuff. The White Wolf was cool too, but it was cheap because you had to fight it in that arena with all those electrifying plants, and those were harder to fight than the damn wolf. Travel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's got to be it. No, this is the Hollow Redemption, so never mind. We're in Terminal Station. I can't even have the duvet over my head. Yeah, I didn't realize you were quite claustrophobic then. I have a respect for space. I like my space. Like, there's crowds and stuff like that. It's a little uneasy. Get a little uneasy. But I can tolerate quite a bit. Yeah. Marcus said, look, burn me up to a crisp, please. Isn't where you fight Black Fang also have those plants? I didn't fight Black Fang in that particular area. I fought Black Fang all around the woods surrounding that arena, fam. And then when I went back, like I killed Black Fang and I was like, okay, cool. And then I just kind of was like, where was I supposed to beat him? Was I supposed to fight him in this arena area that's right over here? And I learned that from Slaya that was if you come back, you'd fight White Fang there. So White Fang actually spawned there. Black Fang was all around the map for me. This is like Liza P. Was all around the map for me, except there. Like he went everywhere around the arena. I didn't actually fight him in the arena at all. When I went back, I went into the arena. There's a chest back there in the cave, by the way, but I ended up fighting, I guess, the Silver Wolf or whatever, White Fang, whatever it is. It was pretty cool. But yeah, Black Fang was just roaming. He was roaming around the entire arena. Okay, we'll go down to these little areas first. This is like Liza P. Yeah, the plant is also in the surrounding. I don't remember. I remember the biggest thing was the little wolves kept attacking me while he was doing his super fast attack, so I could rarely get the parries on him. His little wolf ads were really just like interrupting all my rhythm. We had to go up and around for that. Shoot, I don't remember those plants though, but I do specifically remember the plants in that arena, in that small arena. It's really pretty though, but it's a tiny little arena, and the wolf jumps around everywhere and pushes you around, and every time you have to strike, you have to. I fought her with Unka, and I used fists only, which was pretty dumb. But I fought that particular wolf with Unka, and I was getting destroyed by the plants. I think I'd have to drop down here, right? So confusion, man. I'm the worst at like splitting my attention, I'll tell you that right now. It's pretty grainy, my gosh. I think I just lost some of my vision there. Marcus says, yes, fry me up. I also have fear of heights. Susanna joke show bury me on a mountaintop. Oh my gosh. Bury you on a mountaintop, that'd be like the worst thing possible. I only want to be one hit with no minions. Really? Yeah, Black Fang was roaming. I had to track him continuously, and he had minions. And then, I guess White Fang, or whatever his name is, Silver Wolf, I returned because Slaya said, if you go back, you can fight the other one, and you get the mount. And I was like, oh, cool. So then I went back, and it was amazing. So this is, yeah, Inhuman's correct. Black Fang roams and White Fang's in the... Yeah, dude, Black Fang was tough. Talk about fists. I also fight boss with... Oh, yeah, unarmed boss is like so satisfying. And you learn the attack so much better too. If you use a weapon, you can almost trivial... Like so on my main file, all the bosses I was having trouble with in the game, I was beating like within 30 seconds. Like almost every single boss. But then when I was fighting unarmed on stream when we were doing the challenge, like I was learning the moveset, I was figuring out how to parry, and the damage that you're dealing, although it's decent, isn't really the best. So the fights are longer, they're more epic, and it was more of a challenge. But really interesting how vastly different using a weapon can be. But it's much easier. Okay, these guys are strong as nards. There you go. Don't you do it. You did it. Boom and boom. Okay, I dodged. I missed both of those. Okay, you're dead, and then your little friend is too. Thank you. Jerks. Yeah, the surrounding areas also have those... I didn't even notice. I didn't notice, I think, because at the time I was just getting destroyed by those little ads. The wolf ad. He had a whole pack with him. I'm waiting for an attack. And there. Oh, I missed. I had the timing, but I didn't get the range. Okay, now he's dead. And I like that that particular legendary animal had like a cool quest associated with it, whereas the others you kind of just find in the wild and just shoot them. Or, you know, you just find them in the wild and just kill them. Whereas the wolves had an actual like quest and a boss fight, which was really nice. A lot of the others are just kind of passive and you have to just kill them. And they're just running away the whole time, like the deer and all that. Ow, man, what? A dual stomp, huh? I'm dead. No. So greedy. Oh, I see she's coming back, says Marcus. I will find out what's happening. I have to know now as well. Now we're all part of the mystery. Yeah, fighting with the fish is so fun, fam. I found Black Fang alone. That's so fun. Yeah. I wonder if were you just walking around and did you stumble upon Black Fang, or were you doing the quest? Because I had a quest at that time, and the quest was like track down the monster that's destroying the people, and there was a flyer. And I read the flyer, and that's what started the quest. And I actually had to hold up my lantern to see kind of where he had been. Maybe that's the difference. Maybe because I was doing it during the quest, and you were doing it kind of like just randomly. Like maybe you're just exploring. We turned left, right? You're gonna see me, aren't you? Yeah, that is interesting. I love how different each experience can be. To me, that's just, oh, this is fun. Dude, everything's so tanky now. It's probably because I haven't upgraded my weapons a single time, but that's also okay. I'm waiting. Honestly, going for impact damage is the only way to make it make sense, in my opinion. Because that way you can do those critical attacks that do, you know, nearly a third or even half or even more damage depending on the actual enemy. This guy sucked. This is the guy that killed me. Okay. Nothing up here. I thought I saw... Yeah, there's a roamer up there. Maybe I killed the minions before I messed them. Yeah. Before you mess them? Yeah, probably. Nope. Gonna back away. See if I can get that stomp. I mean, I don't even know what that is. Yeah. What attack is that? A roar again. Okay, I'm actually waiting for a physical strike, big guy. Just want to make me go crazy. That's okay too. Roar. Okay, you're boring me today. Roar. Does minimal damage anyways. I forgot about the sweep. I haven't seen that attack in a long time. Very good. Do some big damage here, and then we'll finish it off with these little strikes here. Just be aggressive. There you go. That pays off. R1s are actually the best to destroy specters or phantoms. R2 strikes are absolutely terrible. Now that we have insanity, unfortunately, we're going to be fighting a lot of specters. That's okay. Whoa, I didn't even see the new enemy type. That's scary. Go for the kill here, very nice. Go for the kill. Very nice. There you go. R1 strikes are the way to go. Don't do the R2s for these specters. Wow, okay. Are we done fighting everything twice? Yes. It's a 10% chance I thought for the specters to come, but that was pretty much 100%. If my math is right. Ah, more brothers over there. Take that. Come on, you fool. I love chaining together the shots. That is quite satisfying. Very good. Okay, nice. Very, very nice. Bleeding shrooms. Whoa! And a rune. I didn't see that guy there. Is this all optional? When it's purple like this, it's so hard to see. It's very foggy. Whoa! Okay, eyes glow and then it strikes. I don't get it. I can't repost? You can't repost it. That's weird. You can parry it, which interrupts it, but you cannot repost. That's fine. We got whatever that is. I'm like in the most Lovecraftian, Bloodborne type area. So have you noticed, like, each level has, like, it's definitely got its influence, right? We were in like a Liza P type area. Now we've got the Bloodborne area. I was like, what is going on here? Fam says, I climbed on the mountain near there and activated the massive fan that blew me up to the abyss and fought a boss called Katoon. Yes. The worm, right? Katoon is like a stone worm. That boss is, I just use explosive arrows because that is such an annoying fight. I can't parry it. I can never parry it. What the heck was that? All right, keep getting psychic bombed here. How do I? There's got to be a way, right? I don't quite understand those enemies. I guess maybe those are just R1 boys. Not understanding. I don't even know what that was doing to me. It was doing a little bit of just damage, but more so it was interrupting me, which was worse. The more egregious of the two sins. Oh, right, it's here. Uh-oh. Susanna says, hi, Mr. Inhuman. Marcus asked me what I was doing. I was marking out the area in the middle of the maze. I don't want them to touch, as they're coming soon to remodel the maze. I told Marcus he doesn't listen like most boys. Alright, we're gonna be honest, okay? We're coming clean. I thought you were burying a body or treasure, okay? Love you, you know this, but I just thought. A woman with a shovel in a maze? If you ain't gardening, you're hiding treasure or you're hiding bodies. That's what we thought. Oh, Susanna, and of course you're just being awesome and nice and proactive, and we're over here speculating. Susanna says, anyway, hi to you, Mr. Human, and the boys in chat. Of course. Much love to you, Susanna, doing the Lord's work out there, making sure the people out there do it right. You know, another thing I was going to say is, I was going to tease Marcus. I didn't want to tease him though this bad, but I was going to be like, that's where she's going to bury your Pennywise statue. I just didn't have the heart to tell him. You just pulled its core out and completely stormed. Oh, nice. That's a good idea, fam. How did you pull its core out? With the Axiom Force? I could never get it to stop moving, man. It was so annoying. But you're on keyboard and mouse, so you probably have a bit more precision than I do. I suck at aiming. Slayer says, hi, Susanna. Susanna, you're amazing. We thought you were doing some naughty things. No, no, no. There you go. Now we're getting pretty confident with these reposts. We can do it on the first strike. I'm gonna get it on the third strike here, unfortunately, because I'm an idiot, but we'll go ahead and use our last heal because we're gentlemen. Dude. Fam says yes. Yeah, that makes sense. That's awesome. Okay, so I tried. I could never line it up, so I just went with my explosive arrows and just went crazy on him, and that made his stamina go, you know, stagger bar fill up, and then I'd go and kill him. But yeah, he's a jerk. Fam says yes. Slayer says hi, Susanna. So says hi, hello, Mr. Slayer. That is too funny. All right. Slayer, did your Chinese food come in yet? I gotta hear about that first bite. You know, you thought I was kidding. I must know. Let's see. We have an entire pathway over there. That's kind of disconcerting. Words. There's that, and there's this. I normally would go this way, but that looks like forward progression. As always, you see there's a bunch of brothers over there, so we'll go over here. Fam says it also applies to those same regular enemies like the tree or the stone ones as well. Yes, the golems or whatever, the ones that walk around, you can kill those dudes in no time at all. Now, also, fam, that is common knowledge that you can axiom force anything that has those diamonds in them and take it out and you kill them instantly kind of thing. It hurts them really bad anyway. It stuns them for a long time. Or, lesser known fact, use nature's snare. And if you can push back nature's snare, like you have it upgraded to like 3, whenever you do the nature snare and you push it out, like you repel the projectiles, even if there's no projectile, you do nature snare, you unleash it, and you will completely fill up the stagger bar for most bosses that are like that. The golems, you know, the ones with the ones that you normally pull, the rocks, the stone dudes, and all that. It's great. Susanna says, I saw a bit of chat about Marcus being buried at Center. He's such a girl, but he really does have bad claustrophobia, bless him. Panics if hats fall down over his eyes, and that'll be his tiny head. Yeah, that's extreme claustrophobia. I definitely respect my space, but yeah, there's certainly times I'm like, oof. It's more so a crowd thing with me, big crowds, but I can manage with it. It's not where I prefer to be. He's just blocking the other brother, okay. That's actually helping me, buddy. Now you're dead. And I'll shoot the one to the left. Wait for a counter strike. Third strike. Gets him every time. And we have the thing with no! I don't want the bird as well, that's no fun. I don't have any more heals, so it's a bit of a problem. Wow, that was intense. Okay. I'm stressed. Whoa! Dang it, I died anyways. No. That's... oh, Slayer's quiet. Slayer's... I've been eating for the last 5 to 10 minutes. I can't believe you. Fam says, you just need to aim the axiom force at the core and they die immediately. When I pull out that core, of course the stagger meter gets full and then you can just wail on the core and then they die. I've never been able to pull it out and then kill them, but I pull it out and then they fall apart and then I start striking it with the sword. Additionally, if you do nature snare, you can fill up that stagger bar too. That was just a neat little trick I learned. It was me, Suzanne. I said you might be digging his grave. Yes, she did. It was totally him. Mr. Slayer, naughty boy, he will be having nightmares now. Sorry, I just joke. Oh man, that's too funny. That is too funny. Alright, I don't know where I went. I think it was over here somewhere. And then a hard right, maybe? I don't know. I wish I paid more attention, man. I never pay attention. I'm so bad at that. Whoa! This fool. I do not like you, Sam I am. Alright, let's go ahead and heal, because now I used half my life fighting a skeleton. It was delicious and it was so good. Oh, okay, you mean the regular ones, not the bosses. Okay, yeah, for sure. If you fight like the stone, like in the, you know how there's like iron ore caves? If you pull out those cores, they die immediately, and you get a unique core as well. By defeating them, you get one of several cores you can just throw in your cuckoo pots. I know, Mrs. Lay, he's such a girl. Suzanne, he's so mean. So mean. Okay, really? It needs to appear behind me. Yeah, why wouldn't you? Of course you'd appear behind me. Cowards. Cowards, I say. Alright, let's go up here. Oh, I have to fight all these as well. Let's get on with it then, shall we? Really don't want to fool with you right now. Okay, that's... They breathe in now. Now I know that attack. There you go. Now I know it. Now I've learned your move. And yes, I took a lot of unnecessary damage there, but we learned something, which is almost invaluable. Man, they deal so much damage. I have 2 heals left, guys. Gosh. What was I supposed to do again? I do believe I came up here and then I was like, do I go left or right? I store a ton of them. Yeah, good. Fam is farming them up. Yeah, they have some really good stuff that you're going to use for your cuckoo pot recipes later in life. I guess we can go down here. Do this thing again. Hopefully that only aggroed this one. Which completely forgot about me. I shot you. Are you mad at me? There was a bird, so I don't want to press too far forward. Ah, of course. That does the trick. Shoot. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna die. Ah, I have no heals. And he's gonna have a purple dude, right? Yep. Tail swipe, we've not seen that before either. Oh my goodness, we barely survived that. Now there's gonna be a crow around here somewhere that's kind of concerned about, honestly. I think I hear it land. Oh, there it is. How did it not see us? I need some help. Oh, there's grubs. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Grubs are good. Grubs are nice. Now, there's some shrooms over there. Poison shroom. We have that kind of open area down there, so maybe we do need to go back. Another big fat grub. I might actually eat that right now. I just ate it. And so we have this open area down here, which seems like it could be problematic with these enemies over here. And it looks like that could very well be the forward progression then in that case, which means we need to go back around, take out the similar kind of enemy kind of whatever grouping over here. See it right there. Fam says, oh yeah, I found like 3 purple items on the shipwreck shore near the serpent mash. Oh, yes. That is actually tied to a quest in the main quest line. Go ahead and pick them up, and they are key items. You will immediately... I did the same thing. I found them while I was searching. There's a 3rd item that you can't find right now, but you'll find 2 of the 3 items. Keep them, and then when you're doing the main quest, you just go back and find the 1 item, and you're done with the quest. So it expedites the quest by doing it that way. Okay, we have this path and this over here. See, I don't like these, I don't like those things. Maybe I can shoot it. That's not what I meant to do, darn it. That didn't do anything. Okay, I don't know what those things do then. They don't seem to be that bad. They just interrupt, I guess. The interrupting cow. Yeah, those are key items for a quest for the main, so just keep... Oh, you found all 3? Okay, nice. Yeah, yeah, the 3rd one is under the shipwreck, yep. You found it then. Okay, good. Then you're good to go. Then just keep them. And you'll end up turning them in and doing like a little, like, at an altar or something like that when you meet the actual witches. And you'll do a quest specifically for them. They're really nice and helpful, by the way, and they show you like this really cool path to Tashkalp, or the most eastern region of the map, through a tunnel by where they kind of set up camp. And there's a tunnel you can go through. You go through that cave and you appear way off on the side of the map. It's pretty neat. Yep, so you found all of them. Okay, so that was it. That was we do need to go this way then. You natured grass the wreck and suspended it. Yeah, I died that way. It was so funny. I actually held it up like that, and I was like, oh, cool. I didn't know you could lock it in position. And I went under it, and I was like, this is great. And the ship fell on my head, and I died. So that was, that happened. I had no clue it was timed. Rejectorium. Whoa, he's on fire! Stop it. Gotta use these iframes here. Dude, quit hitting me so much. Jeez Louise, we won, but we have no heals now. We're in a bit of a pickle, as they say. Adrenal gland, yet another. Slayer says, I'm so full, I stuffed myself like Goku. It's like, yeah, Goku can eat, man. Funny thing is, just a few days ago, we were watching, you know, some parts of the highlights of the Majin Buu saga where Vegeta goes Majin Vegeta and, you know, obviously turns to the dark side for a bit and fights Goku. Pretty good episodes. Yeah, Goku is a good eater. He's a good eater. There's just like no save points, so you have to do all this all over, and there's 2 of those really big enemies there. It's gonna be tough to fight 2 at once. Because they always aggro together. General Tso's chicken, shrimp fried rice, egg roll, egg drop soup. Oh yes, you did good. You've done well. And then slam. That same attack. And then not to mention, these damn things are probably going to go purple on me, and I'm going to fight the specters here in a minute. One, 2, and then swipe. Roar. And then we're going to do that. Oh, lovely. Roar. I'm just getting spammed by the roars. That's cool. I'm dead. Son of a mother. Rise, Andrew. Fam says, so at Jijong Temple, I have as a hidden... Okay, and there's a hidden cave with the door is not accessible. There is a witch cave. Yeah, that's a witch cave for sure. So that witch, if I'm not mistaken, is the witch you say... There's a witch in Pei Lun. I don't remember where they're all at, but there's one on a bridge, like Slayer was saying. You save her, and then she appears somewhere. I thought that was the one that goes to that island. But that is indeed a witch cave. And there's a fast travel point nearby, and then an abyss artifact down below, a little bit further off in like a very deep like hole. Like there's a deep hole you can fall into, and there's like a crevice, and there's an abyss artifact right there. But you'll see it because you have all the big question marks everywhere. But yeah, that's a witch house, hut. Really? There's just no way to kill this thing in a fun way. That's just a sucky fight all through and through, isn't it? Oh, it gives me insanity. Oh, I could care less about that. Use our first heal. Okay, now it's not terrible at least. And I don't think I'm insane enough. Okay, I am. I am insane enough. Jeez Louise. It attacks faster too. You guys have noticed that. So it attacks faster and it's stronger. That's lovely. So I am insane enough. I wish that I could swap back to the other loadout I had. Come on, fool. I see you. What about the pagoda on the top? I can't seem to do anything with it. It's part of a quest. You can activate. Yeah, that'll actually take you to. It's an abyss nexus. Well, it's not an abyss nexus. It's an abyss gate that'll take you up to the abyss during the main quest. Funny thing though is you can actually use your shining, you know, your glinting sword or the shine on your sword, and it'll show you like these big points of interest now, even if it doesn't have loot in it and stuff like that. And that was something that I was hoping they would do. Like sometimes, like in caves, you can even see it as well. That is one area, the first area that I noticed that it worked. It doesn't work on every single like cave or waterfall type thing, but you can flash your sword and you see it. There's like a point of interest back there. See, the second enemy shouldn't aggro because he's like a mile away. But as soon as they're like tied together. Uh-oh. Yeah, the glow is only for the teleport. Yes, exactly. Because I was excited because I was like, oh, this is because that becomes a teleport point, which I was like, oh, cool. So that makes more sense. Because I was like, it still doesn't necessarily work on all the caves and stuff unless, yeah, it just reminded me it meets those criteria, then it would. Because some caves, even though I'm like, oh, you know there's cave here, there's loot on one file, not the other, and it wouldn't work. So that makes sense. It's got to be a teleport. But I like that they did that at least. It becomes a teleport point for sure. Okay, so what did we do from here again? I'll probably just run past. It's the biggest freaking tricycle. What kind of gigantic child is riding this thing? And oddly, like, what the heck? They had this in Bloodborne times? You would think they had giant wheels, you know? Like, they have carriages, and then you have a tricycle. So this must be, like, some very strange combination of timelines. Let's see if we can avoid death. Nope, that's a die. You got to be kidding me. Rise, Andrew. No more failures. That was quite a large tricycle. It's a big boy. It's a big boy. Treasure should be treasure. I don't suppose it'd go. Yeah, I just think that, like, in the beginning when I was playing, because I didn't have knowledge of how, like, okay, there's, you know, unmarked caves. You know, at the time, I didn't necessarily know about the waterfalls just yet. It would be nice. Now, with the waterfalls, you have the cairns, the stack of rocks that tells you. But, like, some unmarked caves, you would never know they exist. I stumbled upon one on accident when I was just trying to go out of bounds. And that's why I found, like, a piece of, like, it was either the Frost Curse something. I don't know. Maybe not Frost Curse, Shadow Plate something. And I was like, oh, I never would have found that because it's unmarked. So I would have liked for you to have, like, the ability to be like, oh, there's a point of interest over there. You still have to figure it out, but you can go towards it. Because half the time you don't know, like, am I going towards out of bounds or what am I doing here? So yeah, that's one thing that I would definitely appreciate. That was quite a large tricycle indeed. Marcus is making dinner. He called out, do you want money for anything, Mr. Newman? Oh, no, thank you. Matter of fact, I was going to thank you guys so much because my new cans, they should be coming in tonight or tomorrow. So hopefully I get to show them off if they come in tonight. That'd be freaking awesome. But no, man, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. But I really appreciate you guys more than you know. But no, we're so good. And you guys helped make the birthday week so perfect and amazing. And yeah, I'm just forever grateful for you guys. But no, not at all. We're all good. I can't wait to show off the new headphones though, or the cans. I really don't. I shouldn't be fighting all these fools, should I? It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. You guys are amazing, though. There you go. That should be it, right? No, nope, that's not it. That should be a death. Now, are you gonna spawn or what? No purple enemy. Good. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. No doubt we'll be having baked beans with some. Yeah, he loves his baked beans. That's for sure. Fam says, aren't they all marked by the stacking rocks? Every single one of the waterfalls that have something are. I was talking about the unmarked caves. Like if you find, for example, the shadow plate armor for the gloves, that's a cave that I just randomly I was like, oh my gosh, like I never would have found this if I wasn't just trying to run out of bounds. I was just trying to see how far the game would go. That's the only way I was able to find that. But yeah, every single waterfall that has treasure is marked by what they call a cairn, which is, yes, a stack of rocks. But it's not just a stack of rocks, but you know what I mean. Dead. Okay. Go away, please. Please don't spawn. Okay, good. Really? Timing sucked there. It's okay though. I couldn't see. I just instinctively had to do that. The camera was my enemy there. Balls, dude. Gotta back away. Watch for a tail swipe, maybe. Nope, no tail swipe. Yeah, the unmarked caves. I wish those were, because like sometimes you just have to be lucky. Be like, oh, there's a dark hole there. It must be a cave. Not a lot of times you notice them very easily. I had a heck of a time. I was like, I never would have found that. And at that time, there was no guide on YouTube for how to find the plate gloves. I just happened to find them because I was like, oh, I had used the guide for the marksman hood or whatever it was, and for the shadow plate like cloak, and I was like, oh, this looks great, or whatever, the chest piece. And I was like, oh, there's no armor and no gloves for it. There's no gloves. And I was like, man, that sucks. So I took it off, and then I was just going west in the icy area as much as I could. And I was like, what is this? And I found like some weird, I slid down a hole, and I was like, oh my gosh, I found the plate gauntlets. It was so funny. Baked beans with pizza and salad, apparently. Ooh, that's gonna be lush. That's great about your cans. Yes, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. I can't wait to show them. Hopefully I get them tonight so that I can show them off for tomorrow. Baked beans and pizza and salad. Oh my, you're getting some healthy stuff. All the food groups. Fam says the shadow set one, huh? I believe I found the cape and the boots. You find the cape, the boots, the chest plate, and you don't find the helmet until you beat the boss. But you can also find the gauntlets. The gauntlets are like impossible to find unless you just either know where you're looking or you just stumbled upon them like I did, like a fool. I was like, oh, there they are. Nikhil says, damn, you have such amazing place. I'm amazed why there's so few less watching. Oh, no worries, man. No worries. Well, it will grow eventually. The community will continue growing with amazing people like you guys, but I one day would love to have streaming as my bread and butter and everything. Like that's how. But right now, I have to. I'm still primarily a content creator that's trying to transition to streaming. So the community is growing ever consistently with amazing people. So the pace at which it grows, that's not too important to me. I know that eventually it'll be where it needs to be for us to achieve that goal together. I found a similar cave like that. Yeah, fam. It's just crazy. Like, you just stumble upon these things sometimes. You have to be very observant, which I love, but also it's like, it's so easy to miss. Like, if there's not a guide for it or something, like, you're gonna miss it unless you're just, like, super, super observant, or if you're just lucky. Okay, we're gonna be pretty aggressive here. Very nice. Gonna heal again. Wait for the third swipe right there, and then we're going for aggressive attacks here. Back away. We need to actually heal again. They're just spamming the Shinto out of this. Okay, he's dead. You guys are just spamming, huh? Go ahead and have a little purple friend come out. I'll kill him. Ugh. Okay, that was terrible. It took us like 1,000,000 tries. The first one, says Fam, is the spider cave near the castle where you fought the Spider Queen. And you have to break the egg sacs, if I'm not mistaken. Is that right? You break the egg sacs behind the wall. There's I I know there's something around there. I forget what you get, but that's a good area too. Nikhil says, I have completed my Liza P and Fallen Feathers Wuchang watching your video. Oh, nice. Well, I'm so glad you enjoyed the guide, man. And I am sorry. I have already apologized at length, but I will continue to do so until I actually make it right. The Wuchang Fallen Feathers guide is incomplete. It has 15 parts, and honestly, it's like incredibly thorough and shows you everything up to that point, minus the very last area. I just couldn't complete it because of all the issues with recording. I had capture card issues at the time, and it set me back like several hours 2 times, and I just couldn't get back into it because I had other games to cover, but I was unable to complete that guide, so I apologize for that, but I'm glad you enjoyed it. Marcus and Susanna with the Kofi. Oh my gosh. Susanna says, Marcus said something as per usual. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Marcus and Susanna. That's awesome. And a giant Kofi donation. You guys are just so so generous. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. I just saw it come in right when you said it. My phone was going crazy and I was reading Nikhil's message. And then for whatever reason, the messages on OBS come in way later for me. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Marcus and Susanna. Much love to you guys, as always. You guys always try and support my dream, and I love you guys very much for that. You guys are amazing. Fam says, the cave like that recently is a cave on the shore. Oh. South of Hernan, near the Wells house. So it's, okay, not this. We might be talking about a different cave then. The cave I was thinking about was the one with the egg sacs. You might be talking about another cave that gives you like some poison boots or something like that. Don't they give you boots that like, it's like poison resistance or something? I forget what it is. Oof, it's been a long time. My memory sucks. When it comes to, once I've moved on, my memory's terrible. I hyperfixate on one thing and then I cannot have too many things in my head because I just forget. I am no jack of all trades, that's for sure. I can only be really good at one thing at a time. Thank you again, Marcus and Senna. You guys are awesome. Let's see here. This is a really interesting area. This is, again, reminds me of like a Bloodborne influence here. Because it reminds me of the DLC. Why is this so big? When we're going to the like the sanatorium where the crazy folks go. That's probably not I'm probably gonna get canceled for that. So you know, whenever I do become like a really big streamer, they're gonna cancel me because some of the that comes out of my mouth, I tell you, they're gonna be like, oh really? Is that what you think, Inhuman one? Cancel. That's fine. I'll explain it. I won't do an apology video. I'm like, oh, I just didn't know. It's ignorant. No, I know what I said. I know what I said. But yeah. Oh gosh, that was scary. Whoa, what is that? It's got like a leech on its back. That is disgusting, actually. Don't let Marcus see this, Susanna. He's not gonna like this at all. It's kind of buggy. Don't let him see that. Slayer says, you guys are awesome, Susanna Marcus. Oh, yeah. What do you say? I stand by that notion. I second that. And Fam says, no, you're right about the one. There's just another one I wanted to mention because you just found that. Oh, you just found it recently? Okay, so it's cave on the shore down south of Hernan near the Wells house. Near the Wells house. Oof, I don't remember. Susanna says, Mr. Slayer, not really, just help Mr. Inhuman. No, you guys are amazing. Joe Fuller says, we will fight for you if they try to cancel you, bro. I'm just saying. I always tease. I'm like, yep, I'm getting canceled for that. That's too funny. Ooh! Another ambush, maybe? I'm just teasing. I typically don't. I think if they take it out of context, yeah, it'd sound terrible, some of the things I said, but I actually don't really have strong opinions for a lot of things. Oh, I missed both of those strikes. That was terrible. Okay. I actually had to repost twice. Yikes. Ugh, his back freaks me out. I do not like his back. Alright, so this is probably a path down that's going to kind of lock us in, right? Nope, we have a whole staircase. Gosh. This is so far one of my favorite areas, though. I will say that. It's a little nasty with the enemies, though, but... Okay, let's see here. But yeah, Joe, I don't even know if you know this, but this is actually my smaller channel. This is my channel where I do the guides, the challenge runs, the streams, and all that. But I do have a larger channel, and that's the channel, like, that's how I'm able to, like, to eat. So I have the larger channel, which is my lore and theory channel, and then I have this channel, which is like the one I do a lot more frequent activity on. And then I have a third channel. Actually, there's a lot of things I have that haven't necessarily made public yet, but there's a third channel that I have to remonetize because I hadn't posted in so long, but eventually I'll do. That's my goal for this year. What is this? But I do have multiple channels that they kind of cover all verticals, honestly, as they say in the corporate sphere. Oh, he just got stunned for a minute. Okay. That attack. He fights a lot like the golems then. But I need to see them like that, and then it's 2. There you go, I got that one. So that is a combo I can recognize. I'll go ahead and do this. Two, but he missed me as well, so we're safe. And we just need to be aggressive so I can actually go for the... Right there. Okay, that's 2 strike. That one. That's the 1-2 combo I'm actually pretty comfortable with. That right there I can't do. And 2. So the first strike is actually very challenging for me. No worries. It's fine. I found a shield there. I believe it's a great shield. Oh, I think I may know what you're talking about then. No, I know it's just jokes. Yeah, exactly. Just banter, man. I love that word, by the way. Banter's such a good... I love that word. I don't know why. That's probably going to be an enemy, right? Not anymore, it's not. Oh, I was going to say something. Oh, yes. Another thing I'm kind of excited about is that, obviously, you guys know that I play a very focused type of series of genres on the channel, right? Like, I focus on several types of games, like pretty much RPGs, hardcore action RPGs, whatever, anything RPG related in that regard, that has an action element to it, and Souls-likes, which is a sub-genre of that. Metroidvanias, which I haven't done in a long time, but is one of my favorite series or genre types. And then, of course, like horror games, indie games, things like that. I used to do like roguelites and Metroidvanias as a really big part of the channel as well, but I haven't in time. So instead, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to focus on the RPGs, of course, the same Souls-like type focus, the action games, of course, action adventure, all that. But I'm also going to start introducing other genres, like I think survival games would be lots of fun. That's like my guilty pleasure. I am terrible at those games, but what I want to do is kind of show you guys I always say the human side of the Inhuman one. Right? Like I want you guys to see, like, man, like there are times where I have no knowledge of what's going on. I absolutely suck, and like I want you guys to see me struggle through that, you know, and where you guys are the experts and you're telling me, okay, yeah, do this or try this, and that to me is so much fun. And so I do want to introduce more genres into, you know, the channel, this one in particular, and feature different things that I think would be really fun. Lots of good laughs, I know, but just trying new things, I think, is always one of the best ways to keep things fresh and continue growing and improving. So it's something that I plan on doing. I'm really excited about it, actually. But once we just figure out what that is, you know, like what other genres are we going to introduce, you know? I don't ever want to go like, okay, I'm going to do every kind of game ever and every new game that comes out. Like, I don't want to be a variety channel per se. I do want to stick with a few things, but I want you to know, like, yep, I can rest assured that if this comes out, Inhuman's probably going to check it out. And I think that'll be lots of fun. Okay, so we have this same path. It just goes here and you can drop down, which is a little concerning because there's like a million enemies. And then we had the rest of the staircase, so let's take a look at that too. Shield of Sacrifice, yes. I know that one, fam, because it's the sister shield to one that you get in the main quest. Yep, I know exactly which one you're talking about. It has like red on it and stuff. They won't cancel you, Mr. Inhuman, says Susanna. I'll duff them up. and then yeah, oh yeah, Mr. Shady will always have my back. I know that for a fact. That is too funny. This would probably just be the non-safe way to get there, and you miss out on the item, so this is probably not ideal. But yeah, I do want to introduce survival games into the mix because my gosh, that is one of the funniest genres to play. It's like it's so much fun and funny, like but it's just you got to be there to see it kind of thing. And there's some terrible things that happen in those games, and I'm terrible at them, so it's a lot of fun. It's like my guilty pleasure. The one that I enjoyed the most was, of course, Conan Exiles, which no longer has like console support, which is incredibly disappointing because it started falling off pretty quickly after I enjoyed it. But sadly, it's a game that I wish they would have continued supporting because that was one of my favorite. It got me through the shelter in place when COVID and all that stuff was going on. It was one of those games that got me through a lot of that. I was like, oh man, I had to keep my sanity. But yeah, it's a fun genre of games, survival games. I'm just so bad at them. I die all the time. Okay, that one almost looks like an elite. You see how he has legs on top? Oh, that's not good. See, and then they all aggro. You know that. Oh, let's just let's do the darn thing, shall we? Oh, I can't. What is this move set? Oof. The cave filled with the various animal bones. Oh, this guy's he's a big boy. No, sir, stop. I got you anyways, yay! Slay says, I almost beat the first boss in Kazan first try, but my dumbass let him grab me twice and I died. You're talking about Yetsuwa, whatever his name was, the Yeti? Oh, the Yeti was such a good fight. That's when I was like, yep, this game's gonna be amazing. Yeah, oh, Kazan was such a good game, my gosh. Whoa, I didn't know he was gonna come out. It's not ready. It's not ready at all. That's a hell of a delay right there, but that's fine. I can take it. Okay, we're gonna have to destroy these eggs. My wife makes fun of the way I say eggs. I say like eggs instead of eggs. I don't know. Maybe that's the Texan in me. The Texan. Susanna says, maybe the new Halloween game coming out later in the year, Mr. Inhuman? You can scream like Marcus. Yes. Horror games I will certainly feature because you know me, I'm a big baby. I love the horror games. Okay, now we know where we're at. I will certainly do horror games, and I'll do more if you guys want. I'll always do Souls-likes, action adventure, and RPGs. So that's all kind of the same, and as opposed to action adventure is different, of course. But like Phantom Blade Zero, action adventure. This is more RPG-ish because it's trying to be a Souls-like. So yeah, well, and then horror games, absolutely. Love the horror games. I think I'll be seen, right? Yeah, I'm gonna be seen. That thing's gonna see me, I know it. Why are you so tanky? I don't understand that. Why is that? Nothing saw me there. Okay. That should be all she wrote. Murder she wrote. Okay, that's good. That would be fun. Oh yeah, I'll scream just like Marcus. Remember what was it called? The Mombasa train? Hoo. I looked that up. That thing is the most terrifying creature I've ever seen. And it's real. Yatuga, that's what his name was. Yatuga the Yeti. I did great the first time, now he's kicking my butt. That's how it works. Remember, I beat him, Blade Phantom, and Viper Fists only in the demo. Whew, that was tough. Yeah, he gets kind of nasty, but I like how they telegraph so well in that game. Oh my gosh. They telegraph exceptionally well in that game, so. I unlocked Ilona and I just crafted like 15 gold bars straight away. Did you go with the hedgehog method, or what method did you go with to craft your gold bars? See, this is bad. Yeah, I figured. There's so many, man. Like, what the heck? I don't have all the heals in the world either. That's just not good. I can guarantee there's 2 more, right? Most likely. We got sickles. Oh, sickles are nice. He tried that cheeky little attack from that angle. That was mean. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he was not facing me. He actually started his strike that he would begin with if he was facing. I was like, that's just dirty. He did it again. That's just naughty. I like that. Fortunately, we kind of know their timing really, really, really well. So that is a benefit, an advantage we have. So he'd normally be facing. You see how he did it different there? This guy's not cheap. His little friends, on the other hand, not so fair. Putrid limb, yes please. Well, that area was disgusting. Mombasa train. Oh no! Yeah, I did not mean. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up. I said it out loud to an idiot. I'm sorry. Yeah, the golden apples. The first time I was there, it spawned 3 of them. I love those little guys, man. I was there doing a side quest for the gray mains. Oh my gosh. Of course. And I was like, what the heck is that? And I went and I accidentally grabbed it, and I was like, whoa, what the heck? It was insane. Grey Rock Dock is where I found mine. I don't know if there's any others anywhere else, but it was really interesting. Good old Grey Rock Dock, man. Yeah, the golden apples is the way to go. Okay, well, we're like doing pretty well clearing. I mean, this is pretty awesome. But yeah, so I do want to introduce more genres into the channel. Be a lot of fun. Also gonna have to find like more regular type content I want to post on this that's not just a stream. I want to be posting actual videos as well, edited videos, so you guys can see them in my absence when I'm not streaming, like you know, during the weekends when I go on vacation, things like that, if I have to be out. So I want to definitely be able to give you guys multiple avenues for the content across my different channels. So I do plan on having more. Let me see if I'll die here. Nope. More types of, instead of just the streams, you can also see other content like on the videos tab, which would be like edited videos and things like that. And not only guides, because sometimes there's just not a game that's like, in my opinion right now, that's relevant to do guides on necessarily, you know? So want to make sure we give you valuable, meaningful stuff, not just videos for the sake of, but fun stuff. And if I'm playing different games, we got different series going, it's nice to be able to continue those, like not only on stream but otherwise. This is interesting, that big orb. So there's like no way out. That's, what did I miss? I believe there are 2 more. Oh, okay, well-known areas. One is in Delesia. I had no clue. See, the Grey Rock Dock, I just found that. I stumbled upon it because I was doing a quest for, I forget his name. His name was like, it's a name that's literally, it's like Baldur. Yeah, his name was Baldur. I was gonna say it's like a Norse guy. One of the Norse gods. So this is, can't be it, right? Of course. Oh, you're mean. Oh, sir. What the hell? We don't let him do that. I didn't realize this was an elite. That was not very smart of me. I had no clue that was an elite. That's my bad, guys. Almost killed us there. So what was the point of this? Like, where am I supposed to go then? Usually I understand what the, you know, the story being told here. I'm like, where am I supposed to go? There are no pathways. That's back to the old stairs. Where am I supposed to go, man? Is Baldur actually bald? A little bit. He's a little bald. No, I don't think he was. He was balder than most. But let's see. This then circled back around to that path that I was like, we can jump down here. Yeah, okay. So that wasn't... Oh, I know where I need to go out. I need to go outside. What's up, Milka Rosa? How you doing, Milka? Let's see here. Slayer says, I'll be here for whatever you're doing until I gotta go back to work. Oh, I know. That's gonna be bittersweet, man. It's gonna be great because you'll be back and working and healthy, which is amazing, but definitely gonna miss you, man. It's gonna be hard to catch you because this is the time I stream and you'll probably be, this is your, you know, working hours, which really sucks. But hopefully we can, you know, still catch up and whatever, be in the comments or whatever, you know. Gotta be a way. If there's a will, there's a way, I always say. So does Goku. Let's see. But yeah, it's gonna be bittersweet, man, because it's always a pleasure having you guys. It's gotta be an ambush in here, I'm sure, and then we'll go downstairs for what? Hopefully this is just locked off. Hopefully there's nothing good. I like dead ends. This is exactly what I need. Okay, good. So now there's only the one path to go. Dead ends are perfect because they give you information. They let you know exactly where you should go or where you're able to go. I love that. Grab this. A putrid. What are those for? I have tons of them. A new NPC. Let's go say hi to our new friend. She is way up on that chair. Got a big old face.
Much is in your future that I alone can see. Since
She's gonna rhyme, isn't it? Yeah, I knew it.
I'll bear it unto thee. In good time we'll meet again in the sacred hall. Talk to me once you are done. Once you have conquered all.
Okay.
Talk to me once
I'll come back to you then.
done.
I'll come back for you, Claire. Is she Claire the Clairvoyant? Is that what it was?
Talk to me once you are done.
Claire the Clairvoyant. That is so witty. Slayer says, I'll do my best to catch you still. You'll be close on my lunch time. Oh, nice. That'll be good. Yeah, I was gonna say, oh, that would suck to not be able to interact with you anymore. Plus, you can run in the background while I'm working. Just won't be able to chat. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, definitely understand. Fam says, after the fight with Khatum, I flew to the nearby tower and it's a spire that you have to find a crazy priest. You have to fight a crazy priest. Is it the Spire of Insight, maybe? And it's an ancient dude. You go down to the... Did you have to crash a bell all the way to the bottom so you could go to the basement? And then in the basement, you have to fight with Prius. I think his name's like Prius or Nissan Sentra or some like that. And you fight him. He's really fun. Nature Snare. He's dead. Milka says, yo, Slay, glad you're back on track with work. How's your TV? Slay says, hi, Rose. I hope you're doing well. TV is great. Thank you. Nice. It's always good to have a TV that's not cracked. I was teasing. I was like, Slay raged out, but Slay doesn't rage. He's not a rageful guy. But he had a crack in the TV, which is always annoying. Oh my god. And it just continues to grow and grow and grow, usually. This has to be a dead end, right? 2 elites. Because why not? Ah, it's not enough. Oh my gosh. Yeah, get wrecked, man. My gosh, why are you guys so angry? Oof. Nice. Yeah, that's a really fun tower. That was one of my favorite towers because it was like, you gotta go all the way up and then boom, you drop right down. And I fell down and died. I actually died to fall down, which was pretty embarrassing, but that's a really fun fight. And Nature's Snare will destroy any of those ancients. There's a handful of ancients that fight pretty much identical. They're all elemental though. Each of them has an element. The 4 elements, in fact. Wind and whatever else, you know. Wind, lightning, fire, and what is it? Like, I don't know. Ice, I guess. They're all elemental. What was this again? And then I learned Frost and Fire. Yeah, that's the best. Like, that is literally my favorite tower because you unlock those two. And those abilities are just open everything up. They allow you to activate and trigger all your stuff, which is really nice. Really, dude? Too bad I wasted my shot. That was pretty ridiculous, huh? Oh gosh. Slayer says, nah, I'm not the raging type, but I'm known to make stupid mistakes, hence the broken TV. But I'll never pull my cord like that again if I'm near my TV. Yeah. Now you know, right? It's like, it's the mistake I make, but only once. Hopefully he does his... Yes, that's his attack. Perfect. Oh man, I need you down here though. That hurt me. How'd that hurt me if I parried it? That actually hurt. I saw my damage, my health go down. That's insane. Huh. Cardinor shot as what I was hoping for. We've picked up 2 already. Got more heals, so I know you guys can't see it because my beautiful beard is blocking it, but I have 1 more. So now I think at this point we have maybe like 7. Hard for you guys to see though, because I mean, I can't, I'm always going to obstruct something. Like if you guys want to see, like, most people have agreed, yes, they want to see somebody on the screen, a webcam. Okay. Well, there's always something being obstructed, you know? And I try and minimize that by having the green screen and all that, but I definitely don't like the, hey, here's like let me put a big rectangle and, you know, the lights and everything. Like I would do that on a game that didn't have an important or meaningful HUD, but most of the games we play, like you want to see the action, you know? So this game is called Morbid, the Lords of Ire, my friend. Now I can get Mercury. Hell yeah, you can. Milka says, oh, I read that wrong. I remember it was the stupid chord. Rox, hola, Rox, how you doing? I was just gonna, man, I was asking about you the last time, and I was like, I hope he's doing well. Hope you're doing fantastic, my friend. Mon ami. Hopefully this is a dead end, but we'll see. That's an elite. Yeah, it looks like an elite. Shoot. Well, maybe not. No, you're just a little scrub. What's up, Rox? I'm still playing your favorite game. We're making tons of progress, though. It shouldn't last much longer, and then we'll be jumping into another game. Another obscure title, which I cannot wait to showcase with you guys. Okay, that could very well be a dead end, but let me just double check. I get so mixed up. Yeah. That's probably the way to go, because there's 3 of them. And the most important thing, says Fem, is I got my long-tailed cat. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I like I don't know how to say it, because I've never heard the word pronounced, but it's like, it looks like Hueklong or whatever, and Hueklong, I don't remember what it is. It's definitely a Korean word, I know that much, but it's the cat that's in the abyss. Love that cat. What's up, Rox? Slayer says, yeah, if I actually threw the controller, the TV would have been absolutely unusable. Mocha says, gotta get that. I think he meant to say cat. I read cat, not tit. Slayer says, hey, Rox, hope you're doing well. And Milk says, I have 3 titties. I'm assuming you guys are saying kitties. Uh-oh, well, I'm in trouble here. I'm in trouble. Aren't you? I tank 2 hits for the price of 1. That's not a good trade-off at all. Dang it. Roxas, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Oh, man, everything's fantastic. Stream's going really good. Having lots of fun today. Lots of fun today. I figured you'd say that. One of you has to commit. I can't fight you across from each other. That's the worst. Oh my gosh, there's 4 of them. That's way too many. Who designed this? So you got 4 enemies. That'll do. I can't keep doing this with this angle. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I have no grubs. I have no grubs either. And that idiot over there. Come on. I have that perfect execution for the rest of this area. I'm gonna go for this idiot. And behind me, I'm gonna roll for safety. That did hurt. It hurts me anyways, even if I'm parrying. Repost hurt? I never noticed that until, 20 hours later. Get the Fists of Ire. I can't believe I survived that. Yay. Whew. Oh, a tit is a bird. Oh, my bad. I kind of vaguely remember that. Like, I remember, like, Dave Attenborough telling me that when I was, like, 2. I do remember the tits. They taught me many things. Okay, so do we keep going this way? My gosh. It just... a never-ending path. The small burb. Oh, I see, I see. I like the big tits. I mean, oh, you know what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. That's why I'm gonna get canceled. I deserve that one, okay? That's my bad. Rock says, I'm cooking dinner. Ooh. What are you cooking? Everybody's cooking something amazing. Milka uninstalled it. He said, look, I hate Crimson Desert now. I want my life back. Good night, fam. Thank you for all the Crimson Desert memories. Ugh. Oops. Oh gosh. So I don't take damage when I'm reposting these guys. I died. Milka is laughing. I'm sorry. I had to. What's for dinner? Oh, you're playing Witcher 3, Milka? Nice. I have restarted Witcher 3 so many times, and I've only ever killed the Griffin, and then I stop it every single time. Not because, I mean, I like the game. I just never finished it. Where am I supposed to go? Oof, where did I even come from? Does anyone remember this? I sure don't. What the heck? I don't remember any of this. Curiouser and curiouser. It's all the way back to the beginning. You gotta be kidding me, right? I think this is the beginning. There's no way. What? I'm so confused. I have no clue where I'm supposed to go. I think I remember this being the very beginning, and then this would be a blocked off path I never figured out how to open. I am so mixed up. Rocks? Oh, rocks. That's messed up. How dare you. I'm just like an hour into the game. Yeah, that's just about as far as I ever get, and then I stop playing it. It's a great game, though. I can only imagine. Yeah, I always start new saves as well like this, because I'm like, okay, I haven't played in forever, let's just start fresh. Oh, I'm so confused. Why would it take me back here? And how is there no save point, even by the little blind chick, right? I didn't beat everybody yet, so she's probably not done. Yeah. Alright, Claire, Evoyant. Your other brothers can't deny. That's not the lyrics, Leia. I prefer the actual lyrics. That's much more true. You're the kind of man I am. I'm so confused, man. This is real? Like, I really have to do this again, man? I just miss. I guess I just missed this guy. Not cool, bro. How did you miss? That actually almost killed me. How's he missing? Why are you missing? He's going through me, which is really throwing me off. There you go. This is just a buggy enemy, I think. No pun intended. It's just a buggy enemy, I think, because I stopped in midair and he didn't like. So do we keep going all the way down here? Or do we try and see if this is a finite path? Finite. Finite path. Uh-oh. Okay. Hopefully this is actually a dead end. That's an enemy, clearly. What are you doing? I adapted it for you, Inhuman. Me too. I prefer the original lyrics as well. A man of class, I see. A man of class. Let's see here. Yep, it just keeps going. Alright, this is great. Alright. Let's go down here then. So confused. Does this circle back around to where I died, mayhaps? This idiot killed me, did he not? I think I died here. Let's go ahead and heal. Do this. Get hit twice for fun. Finish him off. Pasta alla briata. That sounds delicious. I don't know, and surprisingly, I don't know Italian food very well. But I love me some pasta. I think I've had that before. I just obviously not probably as authentic and delicious as you're making it, but I've definitely heard that dish name. I just am not very good at saying, oh yes, this is the dish that it has XYZ kind of pasta and this meat or this sauce. Like, I'm not very knowledgeable in that regard. But that sounds delicious, man. There's too many brothers, man. Like, come on. Too many. Come on. That's not gonna work for me, brother. That either? I wonder why that hurts me. Like, some attacks I can actually repost, take no damage. That sounds very tasty. Go ahead and kill you guys. No, 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 no. Okay. And maybe it's just the elite enemies. Elite enemies maybe harm you through the repost. But I've just never noticed that. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. Oh, lovely. Thank you. You pustule. I mean to shoot you. No translation possible. I don't even know what it is. I don't even know like what the dish is. I just know that I'm pretty sure I've had it in a very Americanized form. I just know the name. Arabia. Oh, there's that, which leads me to an elite enemy, which I don't want to fight necessarily. This does loop back around because that was the enemy that we fought earlier and died to, actually. Oh my gosh, we have so many different pathways. Okay, so we have this giant bridge and then we have the ladder. Yeah, of course. Of course. I don't think I can necessarily like parry that, so, or even repost it. I could probably parry it, not repost it. Iframes. Next state of play is officially June 2nd. I wonder what they'll show. They need release dates for Onimusha and Mortal Shell 2 and Lords of the Fallen. Otherwise, we're going to keep playing obscure Souls-likes. Because I have nothing else to cover until they come out until September. Or August, really. Milkarosa. Yes, chef's kiss indeed. Use another heal, because why not? Oh, lovely. That took forever. And this will come back to life. I bet money. It didn't. Okay, I lose all that money. All the money that I've ever betted. Betted? I've ever bet. That's massive. The Arch of Ire. That looks cool. Google says it has penne tossed and a spicy tomato sauce with garlic, chili peppers, and olive oil. Oh, that's perfect. It's the spicy one, yeah. That's a spicy one, yeah. That's how I know I've had it, because I love spicy food. That sounds delicious. Oh, sounds like my kind of pasta too, Milka. Alright, let's get to a stopping point, and then I will need to depart for today. Start making some dinner. Has to be a shortcut, right? Please be a shortcut. I do remember that because it's a spicy pasta. This area just keeps... I don't know which way is the proper way to go, honestly. State of play June 2nd. That'll be exciting. There you go. My gosh. Now, you're probably gonna... Yeah, I figured. You will come back. Oh my goodness, okay. I just don't know where I need to go, really. Oh, this is the beginning. Is it not? Or we had this... This is totally the beginning. How did I miss this? This is the beginning of the whole damn game. Maybe this region's new though? I don't know. So confused. I don't know if I've been here or not. So confusion. Maybe not. There wouldn't be an item there if I'd been there, right? I'm better than that. The dash is absolutely worthless. Thank you for your patronage. Okay, so we got the book. Whoa, another one. Maybe this was the barriered off region that now opened up for us. Now we get the Tome of Insight by backtracking a bit. I am a bit perplexed because it's probably a bird. Bugs. I specifically remember going here. And there's, yeah, that pathway there. So we just need to go up this. I can't believe I would have missed that, but it's fine. It's in my culture. I'm a spicy guy. Heck yeah, you are. So am I. Sounds good for sure. So Slay, after the last state of play, I'm not getting my hopes up. I didn't even watch the last state of play, and then everyone, you guys told me, I was like, yeah, no, it's not good. Mortal Souls 2's for Christmas. I love that. It's the guy from the Elden Ring DLC. Oh, you know, I didn't play the Elden Ring DLC. I never got to play Shadows of the Erdtree. It's a really terrible situation that it just pisses me off how that all panned out. I didn't get, so I had so you know how hard it is to get collector's edition anything these days because all the scalpers buy things up and, you know, whatever. I was actually able to get one, so I pre-ordered one and I was good to go and super excited about it. And then unfortunately during that time, whenever it was now time to like charge the card that I had put it on, I thought I had already put up those monies and I was like, okay, cool, I got it secured, it's good to go. But like a few weeks before shipping, they're like, okay, we're going to charge you this amount. And I didn't even have the amount because there was just a lot going on during that time and I was struggling. And even though I had locked in a cool like collector's edition or whatever, I was like super excited about it. I had to actually cancel it, and then it was so embarrassing because I was like, I had mentioned like, okay, we're gonna be featuring this on the channel, doing this, and I was like, oh man, we're gonna do an unboxing and whatever. And I was like, I couldn't afford the damn thing at the time. It was just like a really messed up time. A lot of stuff was going on, and I was like, oh my gosh, it was super embarrassing. And I think that's why bittersweet. Like I'm like, yeah, I don't know, I'll probably never play it. It injured my pride. Okay, we have this now, which seems to be a dead end. I need to find a save point, man. Oh, there you go. Cosm Stone, love it. That's the other side, which we knew we need to get to. Cool, so we have come, in a sense, full circle from the very beginning of this area that was... Started off Liza P, ended off Bloodborne. I need a save point, though. Desperately. But yeah, that's probably why I'll never play the Shadows of the Erdtree DLC. Because of my pride. That opens that up. Which should lead us right back to the very first save point, right? Because I remember saying, oh, that one's locked up. We haven't figured out how to unlock that yet. I think we're right. Yes. Oh, that's great. And now we just go up the staircase that way. Love it. Yeah, I really should play it. I really should. But I am a creature of... I'm a proud creature. Alright, guys. I wanted to say thank you so much for everything today. You guys stopping by, hanging out with me, spending time with me, and when you could be anywhere else on the internet. Always makes me so happy just to be able to hang out with you guys. Apparently I need to charge my controller. But anyways, you guys are amazing. I want to thank you guys so much for being the best part of my channel. As always, I have so much fun hanging out with you guys and exploring these new games. And just hanging out in general, you know. Once, thank you so much earlier for Susanna, Marcus, and Susanna for the huge Ko-fi. And just for everybody hanging out with you. It's been a nice long stream. It felt like a really good time. And I can't wait to continue this journey tomorrow. Let me catch up on chat and then I'll sign out officially. I'll consider it, Rocks, for sure. R Squared says, later, man, take care, R Squared. Have a great rest of your day. Slaya says, I know you're about to quit for today, so have a great day. And absolutely. Much love to everybody in chat. You guys are amazing. I hope to see you tomorrow.